Hello. Hello. Okay, let me just set everything up. Oops. Let's see. I'm just setting up my other stream. Give me a sec. My pants is unbuckled. So I want to flip it, but I can't flip it, it's stuck. Hello. Hello, hello. I need a comfy pillow to, what do you call it? To rest my arms. Okay, good, it's muted, because I was gonna get copyright striked. Alrighty. We're good to go. Hello. Hello, people. Let me just grab my YouTube real quick. Okay. Hello. I'm ready to see Galori's cook now for how they crossed out the name. That's crazy. Dude, why is this piece of my hair like wavy? Can we not? Okay, well. It is what it is. Andrew, thank you for the rose. Goat. Oh, here we go. We started. Oh, look at those beautiful faces.
All the storylines we've been following here so far. My name is Glitter Explosion. I'll be your host here, closing out the day.
We got Glitter Explosion in the house.
Shift on the desk. We've made it to Sunday.
Hell yeah!
Are you excited for this?
I don't know any other word to use. Excitement is clearly where we are all at, just on the tips of our seats, just ready to see how today is going to conclude.
Yes, sir.
So excited. I went to
You
Grandma's
already know.
house, sliced up her couch, and made it into a jacket. Let's get it.
I think you guys look great.
Dude, I'm so sad I haven't gotten to speak to Shift. I mean, he's been working, but
as are our players.
he's so funny.
They're going to impress us with their ability. Now, before we get into all of our action here today, we're going to give you a little bit of a refresher. If you're just joining us, great timing.
Watching this in boarding school?
Way,
hello,
here's
hello,
the format.
hello.
Okay, on day number 1, we had our Swiss
For anyone on
bracket.
TikTok,
16 teams were instantly
just come to
cut in half.
YouTube.
Only
Come
8
to Aerith
moving
Live
forward
to watch
to
the games with
bracket
me.
phase of the competition.
Jay, thank
It's
you
a
for the
single
sub.
elimination bracket, and 4 were
Oh my
eliminated
God.
yesterday. We're now down to our top 4 who are fighting for this prize pool right here. $1 million on the line, $400,000 going to first place. Although if they've made it this far already, Shift, they're not doing so bad.
Not so bad. I think it's just, for me, I'm looking at that difference between third and fourth and second. These are essentially $90,000 games of
$90,000 difference,
Lots of
dog.
cash being exchanged between
Every
these two
game
teams.
is
And
worth
of course, it's not just the money on the line
bro,
this
it's worth
trophy,
more
it's
than
those
that.
rings, one of
But
my
there's a
favorite things about Call
$90,000
of Duty
difference
Mobile.
between
And, of
each.
course, the
Bro, if you
title,
win,
the glory of being the
you
best
get
in the world.
90K more.
I mean,
If you
who could ever
lose,
forget one of the most hype moments
tough.
at the conclusion this
That's
time
crazy.
last year when Wolves were able to not only
That's
just win
actually
the trophy,
crazy.
but
That's
also
actually
putting on the
wow,
rings,
wow,
put
wow,
the
wow,
fists
wow.
out. It is an iconic classic.
All right, now we have lots in store for today.
In which
But
country
how
is
did our
World Champs
teams get
happening?
here? Like we said,
US.
we had a Swiss bracket on day one.
King,
but
thank you for
quarterfinals
the heart
yesterday
me. I
were
appreciate
a
it.
doozy, to say the least. So let's go through a quick recap of all of the action.
Oh, this was a beautiful
and
turn
starting
on.
things off, this godlike squad got really, the short end of the stick when it comes to who you match up against in your first round in a single elimination bracket. This X-Rock team
Yeah,
is
Godlike
looking
kinda got bopped.
undeniable. So, unfortunately for
Frickin'
Godlike, not able to continue on
what's it
their
called?
run. Stalwart had a chance, I thought, in this series.
X-Rock
to
is
upset
too
Q9.
good, bro.
I really did see a lot of bright spots, but just a moment's too late.
Definitely,
I mean,
it's sick.
Q9
Yeah, it's
really
pretty
did come
cool.
through and just
This is
play
how I reach out.
fantastic Call of Duty. Every bit that needs to be there for
Very
Q9
nice.
on this championship Sunday to potentially be a
Have you
championship
recovered
team
from
up.
DHL?
Taking that Stalwart was
Yeah.
no easy feat.
Little West versus West action. Gallerus and Luminosity with one
Also,
of
I
the
gave
instant
the,
classic
box
hard
away.
points of the entirety of the series. 249. Luminosity about to strike first. Not quite able to get over the hurdle to get that to a map 5. Most heroic moment so far in the tournament.
Oh, easily the most heroic. But I mean, then you go over towards Elevate and Wolves. There was a lot riding on this for Wolves being our former champions, of course, and Elevate taking them down not once but twice in a recent month. So they came in, they got the job done. Clearly the #1 team in that matchup.
At
Why
the end of the
didn't
day,
you?
in
Why don't you wear
order for
champ
our
merch
four
since
teams
it's
to
the
make
finals?
it where they
Because
are here
Marshy has my
today,
merch.
we had to
I forgot to
unfortunately
ask it back.
lose 4 teams. So I'd like to invite the two of you to join with me in taking a moment of silence. to
A
remember
moment
our
of
fallen
silence is
brethren.
crazy. Wait, this is actually kind of fucked up. Why'd they do this? Watch replay, Elevate Aerith. Oh, I watched it. I was in there. I was in the venue, bro. Wait, this is actually wild, Chad. That's messed up.
Well, and now let's talk about the teams that are still here competing in the rest of
That's
the day. All right,
that's
we have our
messed up,
semifinals
bro.
matches coming up right around
That's
the
messed
corner.
up.
So let's start talking
Wait,
about
let me
it. We'll
put
take a
my
look
mic
at this
closer.
bracket if you guys don't know
That
what I'm
was-
talking about.
yeah, I
We've
don't
got
know,
the
dude.
graffiti wall still going strong here, okay? And you can see Extra, Q9, Gallerus, and Elevate, the teams that had to fight yesterday to be here. Some impressive matches.
Oh, absolutely. And clearly the reason why they find
Thank you for
themselves
keeping the
maybe
pillow
top
because
4
the whole.
teams
Oh
in
yeah, I
the
know,
entire
but I'm also
tournament.
wearing
We
like
only had 2 games go to a map
long
number 4
pants today,
yesterday.
so
Clearly, Gallerus
we're
has a lot
good.
riding
We
on
don't got
them. The
creepy
last
people.
standing from the West, but Elevate, Q9,
it's like, have you guys
and Extra,
never
no
seen
surprise to see them.
thighs?
We got a grudge match to start the day.
Like y'all got
Doesn't
to
get any saucier than
chill.
that for a chance to get to the grands. Here for it.
Y'all got to
Absolutely. We
relax.
actually have to take a look at some of these stats yesterday. I want to take a look at them again here today. I'm talking
150
about the
0 point
individual
last match
stats
Elevate.
for some of our
You're
players. Now,
saying
we
this
have
like
our
I
top
wasn't
four.
there,
Take
bro.
a
I
look
was
at our
literally
top
there.
kills.
Top 5
And
kills
they
are
have
all
changed a lot.
on.
We still see Lucas up there.
Except Lucasen, everyone else has been eliminated. Also, apparently, like a lot of the players from Kings, well, not Kings, Wolves, are retired, including King,
They really did put everything forward.
Peg,
It just came a little bit short, I think, in particular.
Nyan,
Seeing the MVP from last play as well, so you
X-Ting.
hope that we would.
I think the consistency of seeing Trunks on
Everyone's-
top 5 leaderboards
everyone's
as well does
retired.
promote just how good
What
and
device
how
am I
close
holding? So
Godlike
this is
really
the
are yet again. They
Samsung
pulled the
Galaxy
ball short,
Z
but,
Fold
I mean,
6.
Lucas in top
I'm
2
gonna buy a
in
case
every
for it,
single
so it'll be
one of
cute.
these, and it's barely even too, but it is nice to see, of course, some of the losers still make it up to this point in time, still showing.
They should get like money
It
bonus
was
for
not
being
an
like top
easy
kills
day
or
for our
whatever.
teams yesterday. I mean, I know that the score lines make it look like it was quick with some of those 3-0s and 3-1s, but it was a well-fought battle every single time. on behalf of
Ordinary,
our
thank you
teams.
for the
So we had a
pumpkin. Thank you.
phenomenal
Hi, Sniper Boy.
competition overall
Watch
so far
party,
when it
yes,
comes to our
sir.
Call of Duty Mobile
Come to
World Championship
YouTube
here
for the watch party.
2024. It's been really exciting, which means today is sure to close out in an even more exciting way. And we don't want to keep you waiting at home any longer. It's time to start diving into our first semifinals match of the day.
Yay.
So let's get the teams out on the stage.
Yay!
And now, one of the heaviest.
Oh my god,
in the
oh my god,
entire
X-Rock.
world, undefeated this week without a single.
They look kind of goofy. They're just standing
Introducing
there.
The #1 seed out of China, X-Rock.
Woo! X-Rock. Go, thank you for the
Veteran
15
presence of the
TikToks.
scene, always a threat.
Oh my god.
Spearheaded
Wait,
by
this is
Emperor
pre-recorded. I was like, how did they switch
King
spots so fast?
Qingjiu
Qingjiu Club. Woo!
epic intros there, getting our teams up on stage, set up and ready to go. So let's start talking about them.
Can you see Uling in the back? He's just like has his head tilt and he's like looking at Jesus. No NA team is kind of sad. It's understandable though. Churro Duro with the $10. Bro, people were being too mean to Cisco's hair and outfit. Not me though. All I said was that he looks like grandma's favorite and that he would be a Gryffindor in the Harry Potter universe. Okay, I'm gonna need some like picture freaking reference here, because I don't know what you're talking about. You're making it seem like you look like a freaking nerd, bro.
I mean, X-Rock just truly have every single
why are people roasting Cisco? Like what? Thanks for the 10. Why are you roasting Cisco, Churro?
Into a flawless record thus far.
Bro can't catch a break?
But it is the way that they were able to dispose of teams like Wolves yesterday.
And I think even in particular, we saw some really strong.
I think he got a buzz cut.
Versus a very good Godlike team. Now, this Godlike team was not.
It is what it is.
Anymore, so no one was taking them lightly. But to see
the stream quality says sometimes can you stream at 1080 or higher? I can't. No. It's because of my setup. The Wi-Fi is not good enough for 1080.
As well also has you looking at individual players that could take over at any given moment in time. Nono has been unbelievable as a part of his full man squad.
I mean, the supporting staff all just to make sure that Nono can.
Let's go, X-Rock. Nono
is backed up by a superior cast behind X-Rock as well. There are certain points in time that Nono is just making all the right plays.
Nono.
Just feel like he can do whatever he wants on the map. That's just how good this guy is.
So, formidable force, to say the least, whether you're looking at individual performances or the team on the whole. Came in.
I forgot to send out notice.
Seed position as well, whether that was in the bracket or just coming into the competition overall. So they are a team that everyone has been watching the entire time. And of course, they're going to be facing off another powerhouse in their own right. They're going to be going up against Q9. So let's talk about it.
China versus China. That's actually crazy.
About some of the dominant forces that we have seen out of the Chinese region and not talk about Q9. Dot put it perfectly.
Thank you for the heartbeat. Appreciate it.
That have been there and back again multitude of times. Came up
no, I don't stream on Twitch. I stream on YouTube.
They are looking fierce. Their only loss in only.
Where are you? I'm in Atlanta. I'm gonna head over to the venue for the grand finals, and I'm gonna see if I could catch like the last few games, because I want to like vlog at least the ending.
So darn good in that map number 2. It's going to be a tough ask to see what they can do against China's best.
Yeah, and I think the thing about it is, and we say this all the time, so apologies for being a broken record here.
Wait, for what do you mean for what?
For
this!
The question mark
this that I'm watching right now, bro. What do you mean for what?
This year compared to last year, since the roster really didn't make too many changes, and I would say emphatically they have proven that they can handle.
That's quite insane, my boy.
With this new tempo, especially against some of the Garena teams where
all right.
play with a little bit more
so each match is BO5.
Versus Elevate. They weren't surprised yesterday versus Stalwart.
I mean, Uling to the point again. This guy has been through it.
Yo, wins the matches right now.
What? Just to piggyback off the entire search and destroy conversation.
When will I end stream if you have to go to the event? 1 p.m. Churro Duro with another 10. My roasts are more like compliments though. Like he looks like he has a bright and successful future type shit. But yeah, first all the hour people were roasting his hair nonstop. Oh, so it was the hair. Oh my god. You guys are so mean, bro. Anyways. Someone show me the pics. Let me see so I can roast them too, bro. Like
those maps. So overall, this is going to be
it's a team effort.
Very like you said, a banger.
But thank you, Juro, for the 20. Oh my god, you're a goat.
Down there on the bottom of your screen for you as well. Little bit of an edge there in the head-to-head.
Yeah, and I think the thing about it is at one moment in time, as much as there was kind of this rivalry building at the
I am personally Teddy, thank you for the heart me. I'm personally I have X-Rock winning 3-1. I want Glories to win because Lucasson deserves the trophy. Realistically, they are going to get fried. I think they're gonna get fried. Teddy, thank you for the hippo and the baby penguin. So cute.
The entire 7 maps and all the way down to that final map, it was banger after banger. You could just clearly see how much these teams do know each other, and that's
I rooted for Tribe and they disappointed me by somehow losing 41 to 250 to Godlike. Yeah, because you know they suck.
At least on a handful of these, a multitude of times of the year.
I'm excited to see what you guys said with your predictions. We're not there yet. but I want to see how cohesive everybody is on the casting side of things. We're going to take
Predictions.
a look at some more stats, though, before we kind of start talking about those map
Oh,
choices.
okay.
Because we have a head-to-head here with their map comparisons across the board for these two team shifts.
Yeah,
the biggest
X-Rock
standout
is just
all the
locked.
arrows are leaning over towards X-Rock's direction, but 6-point differential win average on Search and Destroy. They've played 4 searches, every single one of them was a 7-1 tally. And in this particular matchup, that's where I really put a lot of focus on the individual map selections, because in the head-to-head, they are actually 13-5 in Search and Destroy, our X-Rock, over Q9. They have routinely dominated the map 2 and the map 5. The only time that went awry was map 7 of CDSI. So
that's crazy.
That's where I'm really kind of putting a lot of focus on this, is the Search and Destroy, the map 2, the map 5. Both of these two squads are pretty darn even in terms of their head-to-head on hardpoint as well as on control. So it does feel like the map 2, map 5 may determine the series.
Really does say something when you're still flawless in Search and Destroy and you have a positive 4.6 round differential.
Correct.
And you still lose to X-Rock, who have +6.
Well, now we get to take a look at the maps, okay? And I want to get your thoughts on these.
All right, let's
because
see the
we'll
maps.
What they chose, what they're going to be facing off against each other on here. And
Hello.
this could determine a lot for these
Hi,
teams.
Ricardo.
Were they able to find any weaknesses? Did they go with their comfort picks? We'll be starting off with
It's your
Hasi
Samsung
at one point.
Galaxy
So tell
Z
me how you
Fold
feel about
6.
the
It
show.
is.
We haven't seen Q9 play Hacienda
Wait,
yet,
X-Rocks are
which is,
undefeated?
I think,
Yeah.
surprising considering that their playstyle seems to lean
That's
towards
how
it.
they're
They've
like
been
up
really
here right now.
making their bread and buttering it on Summit and
That's
Apollo
how
so
they're
far
day
this
3.
weekend.
They're
So
like one
that's
of the
gonna be
teams
just
that
an
was
opening test.
undefeated.
It definitely feels
Also
like a map
Elevate.
that should go towards X-Rock.
Ricardo with
We
the
do see
heart
the
me,
Apocalypse
thank
show
you.
Map number 4, so Q9 will have that.
Yes,
And then
I'm going to the
interesting
venue
thing,
later.
but
Gotta
considering the Chinese
vlog.
region loves firing range and they love Tunisia, neither get through here. So this is going to be to see who has
Ricardo,
the
thank you for the
spread on
music
takeoff and
play.
Kurahana.
Yeah, and that Kurahana Search and Destroy, I really do hope
Didn't
that we
Elevate
get,
beat them like
to
2
that
weeks
map number
back.
5 just to be able to see what these
But
two
they're
teams
still
look like on that
undefeated
map mode
right
combination in
now
particular. But the
for
respawn
this
is where
tournament.
a lot of the focus will end up being, especially for me last time these
They're
two
not
teams faced
undefeated
each
in
other,
their
they take hard.
lifetime.
All right, well, now
The
I finally
heck?
get to ask you, what did you guys say for your predictions? First semifinals match of the day. What are your thoughts?
I'm leaning towards X-Rock. I'm going with how the history has played. I've got to go in the full distance, though. It does feel like now seeing the maps as well, I've got the hard points going to each team as they've picked them. I do have the control, though, favoring over towards X-Rock and then them winning in map number 5.
I'm the same way, but I think that the only map that we'll probably see X-Rock lose very much so might be the map 1, but the bounce back might be there. I'm a stats guy. The numbers always lean towards X-Rock. History is doomed to repeat itself. You
I
would fear,
agree.
but Q9's
3-1.
best chance
3-1 or
to make
3-2.
finals,
Maybe
trying to take
3-2
at
as
least one
well.
of these hard points and both the searches.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to talk to the boys in the green room and see if they agree with these predictions as well. And of course, everybody at home, you know the drill by now. You're hanging out with us in chat. Let us know your thoughts. First semifinals
I got
matchup of
X-Rock,
the day. There's only
3-1.
2 of them, so you don't get a lot of opportunity to do this. But who do you think is going to be the first team in our grand finals? Will it be X-Rock?
X-Rock.
Will it be Q9, ladies and gentlemen?
Let's get it.
It is time to kick off our semifinals.
Let's go,
matchup.
X-Rock.
First team determined into grand finals. Let's do it.
I like Q9 too,
It's a
though,
grudge
so
match.
that's tragic.
This is the one that I think everyone has been waiting to see. We only got small teases of it when we were at CDSI. Now, granted, of course, it did go the full distance, and the maps were very back and forth between the two. But now that there's no safety net of a double elimination bracket, it is a one and done. $90,000.
All right, we're
match
starting.
between the top 2 teams from China. It's X-Rock
What's the
versus
bracket looking like at the
Q9.
moment? It's X-Rock against Q9, and then the other bracket is Elevate against Galores. Oh my god, Nate to the face. Nate to another face. Damn, can't catch a break.
Favored for that P2 rotation, but spawns to flip routinely.
Oh god, here comes the freaking smokes on P1 Hasi, dude. This is so annoying.
Large focus off the long-range battles. Even saw Moss starting off with a scope. He's actually still got it in hand with the mix of
If
two
Q9
wooden
loses, I'll skip
plays.
school
So
by faking
X-Rock
sick for 3
really
days.
trying to take the fight at range, and so far it has
Huh?
worked out as they jump back into the hard point, reclaim their lead for now, and Ma is dominating. Already got the hot hand with the Tundra out and early.
Gonna have to meet this somehow if you are.
Oh
Q9.
god.
Calling it a Predator missile before P2 rotation.
Yummy, thank you for
Of course,
the
a
heart
scary
me,
one,
appreciate
to
it.
say the least. But Q9 have been able to work their way
Why is
not
Moss
only into the
sniping?
hard point, but also on the mansion side.
It is a long range map.
Yeah, looking good. The Pred missile large.
And I think he only sniped for first life. That's what a lot of people do for hardpoint. They snipe for first life just to get a good start for the team. Thank you for the heart, me. Thanks, 12.
Control over at Lambo. Fight back from Chuan. Almost able to find a double, but does get taken out. Extract finding wins from the front.
Oh, nice.
Spawns are still good for Q9 in the back as they look to try to re-break the hill.
The spawns are decent.
Up this driveway. Someone's gonna have to try to take a route, but by that time,
Oh yeah, for its routing. Uling.
out here for X-Rock.
Damn, his route got absolutely dookied on. They read him like a book. How does it feel to Aerith when there's unlimited flashbang smoke, grenade, wait, what are you talking about? Which team are you supporting? X-Rock. iPad M4 2020. I don't have the M4.
22 seconds to fight for, and a really great read on X-Rock's off spawns towards well.
I mean, between Chuan
How were your hands steady recording that 250? Built like that. It's also a built-in iPhone feature. It keeps your recording a little bit more steady than it actually is.
Seconds of every single hard point forces X-Rock's hand just to utilize these close spawns and try to soak up the back 10 seconds. It's just about a dead even game rotating over towards
Have you
B3.
ever 1v1 with Ice?
Yeah, 3 in particular in favor of X-Rock, but
Ice?
Uling does have the War Machine, and he is good with it. Opening first blood, good for
LG
Uling
and Shells made me
over
proud.
B3. The hard point on
Tribe
boss,
Gaming
and
disband.
X-Rock are still battling for top patio.
Like the roster? I don't know if they're gonna stick together.
Needs to wait for help. War Machine gonna get popped.
Let's go X-Rock indeed. What Asian are you? This is Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. I am Chinese.
You can only do so much in this position. Has to wait for help.
No, but every time Uling has his unlucky hit marker. Every time Uling has his like War Machine, he pops off. Oh, nice shots. Damn.
Follow-up claw as well. And it's just
Lock in X-Rock. Nice. Big 3-piece, 4-piece, clean. 5-piece, wipe them. One more, 6, dead, double, dead, 3, dead, 4, dead. No.
backside of the office. This is very alarming.
What the hell?
Trying to send a couple players on different
That was
routes.
crazy. Bro went from 5 kills to 9 in the span of like 10 seconds. That was a fat feed, Chad. That was a fat feed. As Fred Asian, no. Oh, let's hear X-Rock comes. Arlo, second floor. Don't rush. Let's do as we talked about yesterday. Someone, there's water in water. Upstairs, there's one. He used 开火, like started fire, so purifier. 别急, don't rush. He's dead. 没事的, no problem, no problem. 没事的, 兄弟们. No problem, brothers. Choku, it's garage. That's hilarious. He said, it's no problem, brothers. Let's go, bros.
Last scrap time gonna tilt over towards Q9 as they've got full numbers ready to go.
And so far, when the first set of hard points, when resources are invested and returned back, X-Rock have come out on top. But when it comes down to Gunny and then fighting for the...
Did I see the Beef Mommy LG interview? No, what?
This back 5 seconds should be soaked up by them. Last little contest coming through from Moss.
I don't think so. Wait, I might have. I don't know.
98-75 going.
Why no one use BP in the World Champ? It is broken, but the attachment that makes it broken is banned.
Of what X-Rock is doing on this rotation, so Pred Missile will be called in just to get the information out. Now an opportunity.
Aerith reaction channel.
Rushi inside, finding some early time. Chuan with them. Trying to move over towards the secret hallway here, but Q9 good.
Oh, like the pre-game interviews. Yeah, I saw it. It was funny. They're hella goofy. Uling on 23 already? God damn. I'm telling you, it's the Emperor War Machine, bro. Thank you for the heart me.
Did have at least one player for Q9 that was starting to threaten through open staircases, but now the spawns have...
What's this small mic for? This is connected to YouTube. That's why TikTok's mic is kind of goofy. Sorry.
Right off the spot, but Chuan just gets smoked. And now you got to be worried about that entire position if you are X-Rock, who took an immediate focus to soak up more time on P1, which to be fair, they did get 40 plus. War Machine wasn't a terrible investment here, but now you've lost the rotation to Nip.
Yeah, and you've got a really good spread of the map right now for Q9.
Watch who is out here using a Tech 9. No, because, like, are we trolling, bro? I'm so confused why he does decide to use Tech 9. Just use the Fennec, bro. You don't got to be different. He does have the War Machine. It might be time. Thank you for the heart me. Appreciate it.
kills from topside. Lambo has looked good. Curly's also on the pinch.
Curly on the spawn trap. Oh, they're forcing the well spawns. How the hell did X-Rock break it from well, dude? That's insane. Oh, War Machine. War Machine. Oh. Oh.
Pulls out the War Machine just to try to belittle these individuals with ordinances around the water.
Nice.
Inside of the garage, it works out perfectly.
Nice little heroic moment for Sunyo. Looked like Q9 was just going to jump right back into the hill immediately, but he gets a little bit of extra time.
Look at him. Where are you going, bro? He's trying to be sneaky. It's today's semifinal and final both are held. Yes, it's going to be semis and then grand finals. Shadow with the roses. Thank you. Is it a best of 7?
They could stall the rotation
A best of
for
7
Q9,
for.
but
I feel like it should be a best of 9. Low key. Low key. Frick it, best of 11. Best of 13? Just start doing random maps. Frick it, Nuketown Hardpoint? Why not?
So now you know the flank is secure. So it's a square up, operator still online.
Curly is the one to keep an eye on.
Yeah, Uling's locked, bro. 31 kills, leading the lobby. See, that's the thing with X-Rock, they're all very consistent. They don't have just like one standout. They got 28, 27, 25, 20, 20, like, very consistent. Thank you for the heart me. Thanks, crew.
Yeah, they sure are. War Machine invested will now dissipate. So it's just about holding these angles, make sure nobody's flanking all the way through. That was going to be picked up by Sunyo, loses that gunfight, and now the hit from the back will find success.
Semifinals are BO5, grand finals BO7. Yeah.
You're feeling quite okay with this spawn flip.
Thank you for the heart me, Kinor.
You should not care about this time.
Problem is, Mauchi's cleaning everything up very quickly with this claw out. It has been a great operator for him, and now he's working on the long rotation back towards.
What's the best SMG I can use? Fennec.
Over the middle, big 1v1 win. That allows an opportunity.
The hip fire is crazy.
Scrap to initial just comes down to can they read the spawns, which are a bit split right now for X-Rock.
Got one player lurking for Uling around the office building.
The team is starting to wake up. Yeah, the lead is definitely closing.
Just catch everybody from Q9 by surprise, and now Curly.
Oh, the Fury died. Oh, bro was lost.
Loses their life. Not the investment that you were looking for, as there's still ample time to fight for here at 4.
A little crossed up right there as there was a hit coming from the open stairs as well. As
Oh, yikes.
Exchange looking decent though as Q9.
Good break from Q9.
The hard point Predator missile also putting him into a little bit of effect. Uling.
Like I look, you want to root for Q9 because I feel like they might be the underdogs in this matchup.
Tough time breaking until Chuan finds himself a double from the front. Now an opportunity to reinforce this from water side. Looking decent, especially with Ma as the Annihilator out, but he's kind of in the same position Curly was. They need to get a little bit more help.
Oh, nice. Nice. One more. Do it to him.
He's
That's crazy. A full wipe. Beautiful. Dude had no fear. Bro's ice skating. Holy, that was crazy. That was clean. That was so clean. Highlight reel.
They bring themselves back into this game. They only trail by just 40. So it's not out of the woods that they can make this happen on a map pick of Hacienda, a map pick that they've beaten X-Rock on before.
It's just one of those things where Q9.
What of the PDW? Do you have any about what are you saying? Get bro off the equals.
This is already though much better over the top of P1. Rushi working on it.
Oh, nice. Good hold.
Over towards the open stairs. Not going to fully work out as X-Rock have to hit through the U-Haul. And the kills are good. Q9 lose their high ground control. Ma just
nice.
from the high ground, but Uling, he pulls out the War Machine. That'll be good for an
Oh my god, he could see through the smoke. He can see through the smoke. He's cheating. He's cheating. He's cheating. He's cheating. Look at that. What country? Galorius represent Brazil. My favorite gun to use is the Fennec.
They do have the water side of the map. That's forcing X-Rock hand. Try to hit through the open archway. If you can contest the time, that's great. But you have to get these numbers to Lambo.
That's so awkward.
Still open though at P1. X-Rock will have 2 members spawn deep away from
the fastest they are, BP.
He feels the pressure. He's popped the War Machine, but he gets immediately shut down.
Oh.
Trophy system in place. Uling locking down the front, and now you've got full status.
Wait, they can come back on this hill. Yeah, they have really good like spawn control, map control. That's free. Yep. Nice. Nice. Wow. Oh, he missed his pred. He rushed it. Oh. They take the lead? Q9 takes the lead, chat? No shot. X-Rock in shambles?
one, just hoping he can find good timing, but it's actually going to be just a full pinch from the side door that takes him out of commission. X-Rock back into the hard point. 15 seconds to
Oh,
fight for.
wasted ops.
Immediately shuts out Q9 with
No
the bottom of the
way.
line, but they are still stuck spawning on the left side of the map as he rotates anew.
Scary. Someone did slip to the net, though. It's Sun. He's already past the garden.
Oh,
He's gonna
big
have
gunny
1v1.
to
If
lose.
The rest of X-Rock are just lighting things up over by Lambo. Will finally subside.
Oh my god, he
There's no
almost
more
got
time to grab
punched.
here over by the Lambo. Still straight gunfights happening, but now numbers on the other side of the map.
Wow, and Q9. Oh, no. Q9 didn't get there first, but
Chen
Q9
over the backside.
Q9 has top
spawning
spawns.
close. X-Rock feeling the pressure. Pop the claw immediately. Just trying to spam down
Big
and
kill.
slow this Q9
Killed the
approach.
flank and the
No,
lurk.
from the front is good, but Curly with the equalizers. Only able to find the first. Sunyo with the claw dissipating. Still hanging on.
Washi?
No, trying
But
to
Washi
get
is not really a
information. Rushes
content
forward
creator.
as he understands that Q9's coming through
Oh my god, no equals.
Put together the same kind of presence that we
He saw the war
saw
machine, he
earlier.
dipped.
Now it's
No!
with the war machine and the break is in.
No way!
The operator for
That is huge. That's a big war machine. No way! That shut down the equal and got another kill.
He's able to find a double with an aid. Now it's just the war machine.
Okay, his time to shine. Nice. Nice.
No one can win here. We're going to a new hard point. No more operators.
Oh my gosh.
Q9 will be there first, but X-Rock with
Oh my
these
gosh.
kills can rotate
Uling on 56 already, Chad? That's crazy. Q9 first to the point. Q9 gets there first. Yo, Sniper King, thanks for the roses. But X-Rock with the 4-piece? Staying alive? 8 points for both teams. Hills contested. Turn around, turn around. Turn around. Oh, he's choking. No, dead. Sun dead. Oh, God. Oh, no, he had such a good timing. Oh, my gosh. Q9 did it. No way. Look at Uling. Look at Uling. Look at Uling. Look at Uling. Uling is hilarious, bro. This dude is so funny. So funny, bro. You are hilarious, my goats. You are hilarious.
Really worried about the flank. It kind of forced a 3v4 once all of those boathouse spawns came through for Q9, and then they were completely able to overwhelm.
Uling like stood up, bro, screaming, dude. That's so funny. Yo, Sniper King with the roses and the GGs. Thank you. Thanks, goats.
Across a multitude of different hills, they were down, but truly never out of this.
Holy shit! Wait. Wait, was that Narcs? Yeah, that was Narcs.
A Herculean performance out of
I would
Uling
assume
in
most of the
particular.
players are going
The
to
war
watch
machine
today.
was emphatic, and every single bit of pressure that we saw all the way to the game's end was
59 from the Emperor. What a goat. What a goat.
Give me more of that. Insert it right in my veins. Unbelievable start. And just the adversity that X-Rock were able to throw together. This moment in particular,
That's
you thought
crazy,
the momentum
bro.
was just gonna go all to the Chinese #1 team, but not to be.
I wish we could hear more of their comms.
Through P3, the
It's
rotation
scripted.
4, and then
Might
all
be
of a sudden,
scripted.
the SMGs light things up.
Do you only do live on
Q9
TikTok? No,
just
on
holds
YouTube
a
as well.
narrow edge, Uling in particular, locking
Wow,
down
that had my
all
heart
these,
racing,
setting
bro.
up the final moments.
Look at him.
A
Let's
real
go.
start and
But
a
in Mandarin.
massive win for Q9 to kick off this series on the right.
It looks like he said let's go in
Should we
English.
get an opportunity to look at these stats? Yeah, thank you so much.
59 and a minute 31. He had the second most OBJ and the most kills.
That's a lot of engagements.
Wow,
Lots of good
wow,
numbers
wow,
as
wow,
well.
wow.
Everybody getting about a minute plus of OBJ time for Q9.
That's
The
wild.
assist column is also very nice to look at as well. Q9 are a very good team and clearly being
That's
able to show
crazy,
how
bro.
they can bounce back from being detrimented in the first set of hard points by X-Rock, who are having themselves a whale of a game collectively.
Nearly a 60 bomb for Uling with a minute 30 in the hill. We
That's
call
actually
that the
crazy.
Call of Duty hat trick, especially when you get double-digit assists the way that he did. Whoa, okay, that's what we got? All right. Let's just get it all wrestled up
Yeah,
now.
who needs coffee when you got Q9 versus X-Rock on the main stage to start off this championship Sunday?
Oh my
Well, not
god.
me. But the beast has been unleashed, and you can do the same. MonsterEnergy.com/game. Easy segues. Shout out to our sponsors. Let's get into the search and destroy, friends. We're gonna have to cool our jets a little bit, and I'm gonna need you all
That is
home
insane.
and here in Atlanta to just open up the synapses between your brain waves.
Oh my
Get a little
gosh.
extra
Okay, now we got S&D
crevasses
between
and wrinkles in the brain, because
arguably
we're gonna
the
see
two
some
best
bright
search and
chefs
destroy
between
teams in
these
the
two
world.
juggernauts.
Yes, the crevasses
Two
of your brain.
Chinese
All the
teams
wrinkles will
on
be
S&D?
smoothed out by the end of us just nerding out about how good
That's gonna be
this upcoming
insane.
Search and Destroy is about to be. On takeoff, no less. Again, a map mode combination that Q9 hasn't exactly.
Now, Elevate against Galori's had me,
historically
like,
have not played it this
actually
weekend, but one in
losing
three
it.
for
I
the
was
entire tournament
stressed.
here, to this point in time. Comparatively on the opposite side for X-Rock, I mean, you feel like that there's hardly any weaknesses coming away from being the #1 team out of their region, but for Takeoff in
For S&D,
particular,
X-Rock got a
played 6
chance.
times, 4-2
Got a
in this
chance
tournament.
is not the term I would use to say about, like the #1 Chinese team.
Never want to count out Uling coming away from that hot hand on a map like Takeoff.
Yeah, especially with the
They
scope. I think that's
are
kind of the biggest part
insane on
about it
Surge
here is
chat. Like, I don't think you
can
guys
just
understand.
connect or lock down a lane
I
with
feel like people don't
efficiency.
realize
The takeoff
it
is
would be
gonna look
so
very, very
humbling if
dramatically
you
different
like
than
you
what I'm
played
sure
against these
X-Rock had
guys.
experienced earlier on in this tournament. Again, the big overarching
Like, I
point,
wouldn't
though, is that
even
X-Rock
be
are not
surprised
only
if people
flawless
think they're
search and
hacking
destroy,
if,
but
like,
every single search map
you
they
play
play
against
has
them.
come to a final tally of 7-1. They've lost 4 rounds of search. What are we talking about? That's disgusting.
Yeah, they lost 4 rounds
Also,
of
it goes
S&D
without saying as well, we,
in the
forgot to
tournament,
add
bro. And the
commiserations
tournament
to
has been
X-Rock
going on for
probably sitting on the
3
record. This is the
days.
first
They
map they've
lost
the entire
4
weekend.
There's gonna be a lot more of that,
rounds.
I
I'm
think.
sure, yeah.
Not
With the
games.
specified map set, again,
Not
this
4
is the
rounds in
wake
one
up that we
game.
all needed
4
to
rounds
start off
in
this
the
championship
entire
Sunday. 40
tournament.
chess will be immense. And one of the 7-1s,
Excuse me?
by the way, was against Wolves. You and I got to watch that pretty
Like,
intimately.
how?
And that 7-1
What's
that
the
they had on
secret?
Takeoff,
What's
no
the
less,
S&D
was
secret?
just dissection. I think what, again, if you all
Are they
have
using
not
ground
watched
world
the
champs?
ESI, you would not
There's
watch
one
it.
player
It's
using it,
called
but
the
it's not
mobile.
really worth.
Especially
Might as
for
well use
search and
Type
destroy,
19.
it's just the
Type
way that they
19,
go about
Odin,
adapting
better
and
ARs,
learning over time.
Fennec for
The
SMGs,
communication, even what you see
KRM
right there,
for
the small talk
shotties.
happening on the stage as well. It's just so important for them to fully digest what they're
Okay, we
about
got
to do.
S&D takeoff
The thing
decks.
about this map, and actually what we'll see maybe in a map 5 with Kurohana, is that the defensive side is super, super favored. I think especially with the setups that we saw from X-Rock on both maps. But in particular, the other thing I'm really interested to see, and what Wolves were not able to provide, was good dissection and commitment to execution on the offensive front. You're not going to come into a site and win every single kill.
Take
Step back
off,
flawlessly.
S&D.
You have to make sacrifices. You have to have somebody enter in with good utility, hope that you can win out a multiple 5v3, 5v2, whatever it happens to be. Hold good post plants. Don't get picked on crosses, and get yourself a chance.
What is
for
my
a
favorite
post
character
plant
skin?
setup. That's what
A
China's
Dusk.
known for, and boy, were they
Gross
doing
front
it.
line.
It's a long grocery list. We might see you back until dinner.
You know it?
This ought to be a fun one, man. Get locked and loaded. There's going to be a lot of good utility nerding out that's going to be happening over here. Ceremonious stuns over the top. Everybody just kind of waiting patiently, trying to see what they can find on the picks.
And when X-Rock had played this map versus Wolves, they started on the defensive side. So this will be our first real true look to see what they have to offer on the
Hi,
attack.
Root. How are you doing?
Yeah. Trophy systems are down here for Q9 to establish a front line right in front of the scaffolding. Just a delayed nade over towards the top side where P4 would usually be. And Q9 look like they're pretty steady to kind of just hang on to these windows and these little point of contact corners.
Yeah, no need to
Look at bro being a little
overexpress
rat,
yourself.
a little
There's
carpet.
gonna be one thing that you might see could be a Fennec and R9 in the hands of Curly or another individual taking abuse over by the control building, but this is round 1 as it possibly gets through takeoff. A minute has gone by the wayside, and still all 10 players are alive.
Yeah, really good.
Very
pace.
passive
Q9
first round.
X-Rock are just waiting to see if someone from Q9 is going
What's
to get
good,
an
Dilly?
throw
Oh.
shoulder. Has not
Oh,
happened
you
yet.
saw him.
Uling on one cross, watching over towards the B side of the map. Chen playing alongside Sun will be on the other. Trophy systems denying some early utility. Shots over the middle of the map. Curly's in trouble.
Oh.
Does get it a little bit.
How's he
Separation.
alive?
He backs off. Defensive nades now coming through to respond to this play, but X-Rock haven't committed yet.
They're doing a they're doing a 5v5 retake, no shot.
Yeah, and now the retake is
A
full
5v5
control.
retake, Chad. This is gonna be insane.
The exit. Do you have a smoke for retake here if you're Q9?
This is actually great for X-Rock.
That island player that you talked about.
Oh,
just
nope,
waiting for
not
the right
so
time
much.
to go to maybe here. First shots will land. That's enough for Q9 to get this retake underway.
Oh, huge kill from Uling. Oh my god.
When is No-No going to get involved here? You got to start.
No way!
The kills are still coming through.
They're
And
diffusing?
Sun- wait, he's just going to hop onto this.
Wait.
No-No-
Damn.
So Let me try to understand this fully with no.
Do you think Elevate can win this thing? Ferg's rooting for them? Absolutely.
Instead of flanking or holding the
I
angle
think
over
Elevate is
scaffolding, he was
definitely
just
like
making sure that nobody
top
flanked
2
through the
teams.
stadium.
Yeah, but the thing about that is that whole post plant setup was about
Like
him
they have
Correct,
such a
and
good
it's all
chance of
about
winning,
him committing towards the flank,
Yeah.
isolating the player. So
especially
still a little bit
because of their
misfire coming
respawns.
through, but Q9's patience does pay
As
off
long
in
as they
one first.
secure the
And I think
respawns,
in
they're chilling.
particular, their quick execution on the retake, notable as X-Rock were
How many
falling like
games?
flies.
So this is a best of 5, and then the
So
next
good
game is a best of
opening
5, and then
offense
the
coming through,
winners
and
of
now all
both
of a sudden
games are
Q9
playing in a grand finals
looking to
best
get
of 7.
aggressive. They've got Sun in towards Stadium already. Oh, it's really dicey. Maz nearby.
Yeah, watch
So
that
is
angle.
another.
What the
That
hell? They
was
were about to
no-no
like have an
initially,
engagement, and then a
that little bit
spectator
of
just
extra pressure
dips.
will
Like
push
what?
back this Q9 defense.
Just nobody wants to give any sort of.
Can they
inch.
catch the
Bomb
kills,
goes right,
please?
first blood. So numbers now here for X-Rock, and albeit even getting the bomb planted in the previous round, it's just about the post-plant execution that they faltered on.
Are
So
there gonna be any
what can
codes
you
today?
do
Yeah,
now
I
that you
will
do have a
send
man
code at
up in this round?
40,000
Offensive
likes on
smoke gets thrown
TikTok.
towards Abe. That's just a
Or
fake. It does pull the defense further down towards the
125
south
likes
side
on
of the
YouTube.
map. In particular, keep your eye on Mao Shi, number 2 in blue. He is the only defender on beat. He's holding a pixel corner. Ma still trying to take away the mid angle. In a good spot to make sure there is no push through, but he's already kind of missed a bit of timing. I was about to say,
Guys, I
Wu Ling
got
has already
YSL
kind of
Black
gotten himself into a
Opium. Is it
position to get
good?
a trade.
It's
That will
alright.
work out. Now there's scaffold control here for X-Rock, or for Q9. X-Rock need to clean that back up. They're going for
I
a
am
stall
personally
plan.
not a
Shots
huge
are
fan
coming
of like
through, but the
most
bomb does
men
get planted.
fragrances,
Now it's
so
retake time. Curly's going to be one of the first ones to take through the middle of the map of Malchi. Odin will ring true.
what do we even get with these codes? So there's, I think there's weapon skins today. There's also operator skins, a charm today.
Just making sure there is no flank on the way. Big 1v1 contact here, and okay.
Nice.
Malchi will drop, and the last one standing will be Chen. And yep, he does. At least
Damn, he
get
didn't even see
cross
him.
onto Sunyo, but time is of the essence, and he will not get past
1-1. Oh my god, it's gonna be a back and forth game, huh?
Comes through off the
Stop
opening
being
pick.
stingy
That's
with
a
the
great
code.
start, but
I don't want to like be that guy, but I have dedicated times where I'm supposed to send the code. Sometimes I send it earlier.
they wait for that one smoke grenade, they commit
Sometimes
towards
I
the
send it
flank.
earlier than I'm supposed to.
Really hope that
And you
Q9
know,
just does
I
not
don't
start
want to
burn
piss
spraying
off
or have the
Activision,
utility to
so
stop
you know,
from that
I will
point.
just
So
send the
only
code
in kind.
at the right time.
It's all off the back end of getting that first blood from Ma. I can only imagine that Q9 are going to alter the way that they're rolling out here defensively.
Yeah, a little
Because
bit
there are
later,
codes where I'm
Trovo
supposed to
placement
send
towards B.
by the hour,
Some of the early nades from X-Rock
So-
were not initially denied. That again, is one
and
of
I'd
the
rather
ones
just
where
send it a little
no
bit earlier.
information is still information. Nades not landing means no one's home. But will X-Rock try to commit through any of that intel?
Bro
that
is
offered by
gatekeeping
Q9?
it.
This is a little different
Gatekeeping
moment.
the
This time
code.
Still hoping and praying that these opening
Free
snipers
COD
can
points?
find
I don't think it's
good
COD points. I think it's
contact.
just camos and stuff.
It's
Charms.
like, is it no
Calling
information,
cards.
or was it delayed? How many mind games
How
are
many
you
likes on
willing to play?
TikTok? 40K.
Dodging with a bullet. Gonna add an extra strip of sweat down your brow.
No, the codes are limited
But
to
everything
like
stays
a lot of
pretty
people
standard.
though.
Now
It's
X-Rock
not
is
just
starting
like
to
one
take a forward
person.
approach over
So
through the middle of the map. It says be execute written all over it.
Yeah, sure does. That's been their bomb site of preference in the last 2 rounds. Looks like it will be for a third straight
am I from
one.
Vancouver?
So,
Nah.
looking for a
Ontario.
cross over the top of the mid-statue fountain area. Smoke will come down. That's usually
Oh.
enough for a go call to be executed. But Sun hits.
Sun with the pick.
Through the smoke. That's your bomb carrier down. And now X-Rock are in trouble. They've lost their ability to try to follow up on a quick
They
post,
need
but
another
then throw their
smoke.
secondary
Nice
smoke
kill
just
from
to try
Ma.
to recover. And at least fortunately they get a trade back as Wu Ling drops.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he got caught lacking.
One play though that is currently being put together by Chen.
Oh.
Gonna at least go 1 for 1, but you can just play the trade game and it'll sure work out in X-Rock's favor.
Oh. Chuan got cold feet, was halfway through the plant,
Yeah, it was
steps
weird.
off of it.
Oh! Why didn't they spectate Ma, bro? That was
It looked like he was caught off
crazy.
guard. For him to be able to quick scope the first and then reset. and
That
not
was
miss on the
crazy.
second. Whoa.
First blood, clutch moment.
Jeez. Did I keep any codes for myself? No, I haven't redeemed any codes. It's fine. I don't need it. It's for the viewers.
Here comes some Suns.
Yeah,
This is a
yeah.
lot more of an aggressive approach for Q9 in this round.
Yeah, with the smoke through mid, they're looking to try to isolate quickly over towards the top side of the map. That is
Are you
a
familiar with
beautiful,
Smiski's
aggressive
trending right now? The
defensive
little thing that
stance.
glow in the
You
dark?
smoke mid, you
Haven't
block
they
the
been like
snipers, you throw a
very
nade behind
popular
it to make sure
recently?
no one's playing through the smoke, and then you flash
I know
it
a lot of
back
friends
up
who
towards
like
top
to
mid.
collect them.
Counteract
I personally
your play,
prefer
though. Say you wanna
like
get
skull
aggressive at
pandas.
the top
Those are
mid,
cute.
we'll get aggressive at the bottom.
It's an immediate response, and it's so respectable. I mean, look how much space Chuan was able to get all the way to the backside of the side with it going down.
What a nade over the top, though. Chuan
What the hell? What the hell? He's not spamming. That's spectator glitch, right? Nice. Look at that range, bro. My Fennec don't do that. Oh, big double. Nice. Wow. 5v2 became a... No way. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. They almost clutched the 5v2. They almost clutched the 5v2. Oh, my gosh. It's such a back and forth game, bro. Like, that's crazy. Have you heard KSI's new song? I heard a clip of it on Twitter. Did not know bro wanted to sing.
Well, it was almost about to be for X-Rock in a numbers disadvantage post-plant situation. A fantastic response just to agree that, hey, you're taking the B side of the map. We'll go back over towards A as we go in towards this round number 5. Gonna be putting a couple more players.
That's crazy.
X-Rock in position to try to deny that scaffolding push.
Sniper King, thank you for the TikToks.
Counter flashes get pulled because of that, but X-Rock have now used that utility for really no good reason in terms of how it was finding
back and forth because it's scripted, no fags.
Pushing up, and they may
Who's the scriptwriters? Like, damn.
Hit top mid. They got some good mid pressure already established towards the bottom side of the fountain with Sun watching this deep cross. They may decide to have some sort of a late play here to try to get back in towards that top P4 position again.
I think X-Rock are just super worried about Chen trying to get back inside of the scaffolding area, but it's a lot of Sun to get back up through the middle of the map. It's not top scaff, it's at the bottom of it, and Sun is holding a very aggressive angle. Big first blood to have.
And he's going to reposition. Watch a different angle on this secondary cross, knowing that there could be some sort of a follow-up, and there was, but he changes the position again, and this time he gets caught. Ooh, don't know how I feel about that. Sun was in a good spot to still hold over towards the bomb site. Uling was watching this cross, but he puts himself in the line of fire, and that now counteracts the trade into a 4v4.
Bob's still resting.
How can I join a pro team from on? Wait, what?
We need to start committing towards the site because we're down to 40 seconds. And there's not a whole lot of information that has been cleared over here in the lounge.
Yeah, the problem is, I think for the side of Q9's defense is that X-Rock know they've got mid-map supremacy. Yeah. Shutting down that scope at mid now allows them to do this. Play off scaffold and, of course, also play over towards the generators. Ma now sticking for the plant. This would be a heroic 2v4 retake. It starts with Jet, R9 in hand. First shot misses, second shot lands, but it's not enough for the kill. Ma with the quick kill.
1v3? Dude, it actually is back and forth, bro. See, like, Q9 won the last round, and then X-Rock won the round before that, and now X-Rock won this round. Like, oh my god. Canada? There's no pro teams in Canada. Canada isn't a region. Canada is a part of North America. There's literally like 2 pro players from Canada, dog. Like, you're not making it out the trenches, bro. Some cross. No! Oh, nice. I was gonna say. No way! Oh, that's tragic. Tribe got eliminated. They won, yeah. Because they swapped.
To an early numbers advantage. X-Rock with the offensive pressure.
Nice.
Make a play over towards A, and this is all down what Uling can hit, playing aggressive. He has to hold his
Here's the bomb plant.
We're gonna have to put a pin in this. Got something to break down after this round finishes. But it's a great
It's over. Yeah.
Through from all of X-Rock to
very
the
nice.
flank, but again,
What Yelkies can do like the most? Mythic. Mythic, base booster. Yeah, those two.
And what Q9 wanted was just that.
I know a lot of people don't like the Mythic, but I personally like it, so.
We're too privy to it. They read it, they gunned them, they
Haters.
have a 2-round lead on the side swap.
Huge on the opening pick as well from Studio. 4-2, side swap. Smokes are down early for both sides as Q9 are looking.
I mean, like, you can still be a pro player and compete, but right now, like, it's very hard.
To set up a bit of a crossfire. That's enough for a 2-for-1 exchange. Hit is
Oh,
still
you saw
on the
him.
way.
You saw him drop. Whoa!
Battle again. It's anime fight round 2.
Anime fight round 2.
Oh,
nice.
Nice.
For
Q9 to flip the numbers from a 4v3 to a 3v2.
Sun is so confused. Where did Mog
Yeah, Sun like,
went back over towards the scaffold.
dude, that was so weird. He threw a smoke and bro just disappeared.
On the stadium,
Straight
B side
Houdini.
is more than vacated. Tough to say with Ma's positioning. Yeah, no angle on it whatsoever.
Oh, he got timing so hard.
Yeah, X-Rock just got a little bit lost there.
Oh, he's lost. Yeah, feels bad.
Front of the scaffolding, not the case. There's
Movement to learn from me because my school has an event where we fight other students. The game CODM. No way, that's cool. What's good, Juggernaut? How are you doing?
Try to play this with the aggressive hit immediately coming off the get-go towards B.
They're just gonna have to be worried about it. I mean, Ma does
Alright, TikTok, if we get to 40,000 likes, I will send the code. YouTube, how many? 125? Because I think we'll get hit that before this game. I mean, before the end of this game. And then I'll send it then. Oh, nice nade.
3 smokes down. Quick commitment for the plant. Curly playing bodyguard. X-Rock trying to chow this, and
wow, Ma is brave.
Self-crossfire setup is decent for the trade.
Dude,
though.
the MG
Numbers
is
will still stay with
freaking
X-Rock.
so
Now they start
annoying,
to
dude.
collapse. Tron laying down the damage. Oh, but the shots up top
Oh.
don't fully come through. Chen does get traded. 1v3. Sun now by himself. What can he do?
Yeah.
The answer, nothing, as No locks down
Yeah, the
angle.
MG is
X-Rock
actually
will
so
get the
scuffed,
pick.
bro. Like, that thing is just so annoying, bro. How did X-Rock lose that hardpoint game? I don't know, bro. Like, they had a good lead the entire, literally the entire game up until the last 2 hills. Like, that P1 just snowballed into a P2 for Q9, but X-Rock was leading the points for that match the entire time. Whether it was 20, 30, or 40-point lead, it was just, yeah, very unfortunate. How they banned the BP but now. Okay, the BP is better than the LMG, okay.
But then they get caught in kind of a crossfire setup. Long route for the defense around the back. That's Ma.
Oh, that's so awkward.
Just find an angle from here. Good shot.
Damn, bro got like
Any idea where Ma
scouted out.
First shot will land, but now Q9 are aware of the threat.
The sneaky.
How do I use the code? So go to my live stream channel, Aerith Live on YouTube, and then there's a link pinned on the comments. That's where you redeem the code and you're gonna get in-game rewards.
Here, and now I'm curious, with the bomb being planted where it is, how quickly can Ma isolate the information on where Sun might be?
Yeah, Ma does have 2 pieces of utility if he wants to use it. Sun predicting it's going to be a long wrap around through the defensive spawn. He has guessed incorrectly for now, but the longer this takes, the more certain he will be that he has guessed the right spot. Here's the smoke. Here's the play. This is a massive.
That's a really big brain play.
Sun defaulting to the pistol, thinking he's hot for the defuse. Not the case. So now Sun has had to
Ma is a genius, Chad.
out of my face. Where do you think I am? That's not there. And X-Rock will get their
Oh
sixth.
my god, wait, he actually big brained the hell out of him, bro.
Guaranteeing us to go to the Apocalypse map number 4, but Ma is a real issue. And I don't just mean that because he's got 12 kills for crying out loud, but he's so lucrative with the way he is.
Wait, that's
manipulating the map
crazy,
with the
bro.
sniper rifle and getting in these egregious positions.
Bro, he just got out,
He's
like,
isolating players left, right, and center.
outsmarted.
Beat this for Q9. Hopefully
But
this
bro
is
dropped
another
the
round here.
smoke and walked around it. That's so smart.
A couple of extra nades on this mid staircase, which is often
That's why you
smoked
save your
by
util,
Q9.
guys.
Not the case this time. Q9 just taking a bit of a pause, letting this round play out a little while longer. But the thing about this is a weird round to make this kind of a play happen because you don't really know what the X-Rock default setup is. Largely
That is
to the fact
true.
that you've rushed at him the last 3 rounds. So this
That
is
is
gonna be a
very
lot of
true.
figuring out for Q9.
This
All
is
the utility already being thrown, you
a
haven't
risky
seen the
round.
adaptation from the opening
That's why it's
offensive
always
round,
nice
and
when
that's
you
that
do
Rushi has now taken a forward
reset
approach
sides
to
that,
watch the exit
or
out
like change
of the
sides. You
control
play a
building.
passive
And
round,
causing a
at least
considerable
the first or
amount of
second
doubt
round,
from Q9.
just so
They don't
you
have any
like
information at all.
get a
With
good
the minute
understanding
already
of
going
where
by
the
for
players
game
like to play.
clock, they're gonna have to make a decision. It seems they're
It
gonna
might not be
fall back
accurate,
to B
but you
play.
still have like a
Rushi's the
general
guy to
idea,
watch.
which is nice.
Is there anyone on the cross here? There's the first smoke.
Have I done my
Nade,
breakfast?
whoa, initially
Yes,
was
I
meant
ate
to
my
toss
breakfast.
in towards mid-map. It doesn't get there for the defense. So X-Rock kind of have to back off and respect the
I
smoke
reached
here just a
legendary
touch.
and caught him.
Flash
Oh,
also
period.
lands
Good
on
job.
Maushi, who's still alive, but the information's now known, and Q9 are looking to isolate him.
He just concedes the space, gives it up.
Hi,
And
Charles.
It's gonna get planted for free, but watch out for the sniper angle trying to be taken. Sunio gets
Damn, they're
punished for
underdogs
short
then?
response.
And now it's
Oh,
quick
choke.
scope, and Uling will miss. Tron takes down 2. And this is a huge position for X-Rock to try to clear.
Oh,
Sun
choke.
also comes up a bit of rock.
Wow.
Not often you see that, and this is why I
Oh,
was saying
that's
Tron
tragic.
puts the right play forward, shuts down the ability for the Q9 clutch up spot through scaffold to be utilized, but the kills are still decent.
Oh, he hears
So now
them.
it's all on to Tron. This would have to be a 4-kill round and a 1v2 clutch for him. Moving quickly.
Yeah, there's nothing
He's
he can
already been
do.
hurt
He's not gonna
shortly
win
by
this.
Mauchi off of that slide. Here's the play out, and yep, there's just nowhere to go.
Very
So
good.
Q9's post
They had 2
play
power
is
angles,
stable
dog. Like,
and
there's
some
nothing you can
play.
do. And he had
Brings
time
the
against
move
them
in
too, bro. Like, nothing you can do. Q9 staying alive. Okay.
Easy peasy, right? But I do love just the late utility being held.
Watch him
for
go
the
OT,
unknown,
bro.
Quantities that we were kind of suggesting for Q9 for that execute. It works out.
I wanted to
fully
go to
in their
OT and
favor,
X-Rock
pushing
wins.
all of X-Rock back. They pissed off
Oh.
X-Rock, all these nades over the top. But Q9
Like 3 of them
looking to be
crossed.
aggressive through control early this time.
They got way too much info there.
Shots through mid-map. Not
Oh,
worth
big
losing for
kills.
Q9. X-Rock come away with the first two.
Oh, yeah, it's done.
No, playing aggressively. Have not said his name much here as Uling is able to
GG. Wow, what a fast game. Oh my god.
trying to step up the tempo works, and that'll be enough for them to take their search and destroy map pick and tie up our series at 1.
What's good, Allison?
The,
Okay.
the map differential now. They've allowed more than a single round.
Let me
to
grab
come
the
through.
codes first
Unbelievable.
before we hit our
Tied up
goal.
the series nonetheless, both teams winning their opening map picks. Nobody's utterly surprised besides the way that the opening map had ended. But look, this is 1-for-1 what we saw from X-Rock on this exact map versus Wolves on this exact
Where the
weekend.
code's
If you
at.
will not punish them for their aggression early and their sniper rivals continue to get in these very annoying positions, they will deny you any round wins whatsoever. But Q9 were prepared for it. I mean, I do love the 4D chess that we at least got to see from both sides out of Q9, respecting what X-Rock were throwing their way, responding in kind, maybe
Alright,
throwing out a
D3
different piece
codes.
of utility to just try to get their SMGs in a better position. But still, the sniper rifle from Ma, the first bloods that came through, the clutch ability of this man today was just too much.
Yeah, I think that's the big point, right? Is the ability for Ma to not just find value early with the scope, but in particular late.
Yeah.
It just allows you to play the map from such safer range. I think in particular, when we start to kind of reduce the numbers, the scopes for Q9, we're just not hitting in the same way that Sunyo and Ma were. So
Okay.
really good stuff out of Ma. 14-6 for the win. No.
Let me get the
11-6,
code
a little
out.
more on the quiet
Yo,
side.
Danny, thank you so much for the gifted. Oh my god,
As for
ghosts?
Q9, pretty even split across the board. Again, didn't really feel like there were
Where
many
do I
mistakes
redeem the
made. It was
code?
just
It's
that
linked
X-Rock
on the
setups were
top.
just so much more difficult to break.
Yeah, it's just X-Rock were so much quicker to
Um,
punish, off the information that they were able to get. A little bit of hesitation from Q9.
I'd be
but it's
looking
also
goofy
just
for
the
no.
nature of the
Okay,
game
that's
of search and
crazy.
destroy.
Yeah.
Do I consider myself to as
best
one of the
of
best
five for all
female
intents and
players?
purposes. This is a qualification.
Absolutely.
It's also an elimination match. You lose this, you go back home, and you know that Q9.
But that's not a very hard
recency
task.
bias. They know that they can get the job done, but everything gets tossed up in the air.
Don't forget to hydrate.
Don't forget to hydrate.
Fire.
I got water.
Hell yeah.
That guy's got water. He's
Look at this
excited.
goofy sign,
Everyone's
chat.
excited
Look
about
at this
water.
goofy
Or
sign.
monster.
What is this phone? This is
Hydration.
the
Yeah.
Samsung
Let's
Galaxy
get into a
Z
raid
Fold 6.
control, friends. This will be an interesting one.
Raid
If this, again,
control.
the kind of
Finally,
historical
not
storylines that
Seaside,
we've
bro.
told about, the
Link to
Chinese
where?
region and control have often
It's
been, what are they
pinned
gonna offer
with the
for us?
big
Yeah.
text,
That has mostly
code
been the case, I
redeem.
think, in particular with Arsenal and
Pinned.
Seaside, because the two preferred maps throughout Chinese Masters and even at CDSI were Raid and Crossroads. Obviously, we don't have Crossroads in the mix here in this map pool.
All right, once we get
but
to
we do have
125
Raid. So
likes
we're
on
gonna get- would
YouTube, I
assume
will
to
drop
be what is
the
going to be a very even battle
the
between
code.
these two teams.
Oh, absolutely.
Or 40K
As far
likes
as the
on
weekend is
TikTok.
concerned, Q9 are the only
We are
ones
only
to
400
play
likes away on
control, and
TikTok.
they lost it 1-3 to Elevate, where you might be able to make those immediate comparisons.
Hello, Aerith.
between
Your
what
eyes are as
happened with
beautiful as
Elevate and what X-Rock
Sky,
might
why are
have
you
to offer
deleting
for you as
literal,
well, and that's
like,
mostly just
chill
looking at
compliments,
Nono.
dog?
That guy was a real
Oh, I
issue
accidentally pinned
to
the
the
wrong
majority
comment.
of that map.
Oh
number
my
one,
god,
which
now I have
G9,
to
of course,
redo it.
did end up winning, finally being dealt with in their aggression. But I would say tempo setter 101 is going to be coming from Nono.
Yeah, I like that call.
And
Other side of
misclicks.
things here in terms of this map number 3 is that they've only played this map between each other once, and that was way back in China Masters Season 8,
Pretty
Stage
impressive.
2. So
Pretty
that was
impressive
a
for having
long
7
time.
meetings that they've only
Long
played
time.
one raid control.
Yep. A lot of crossroads, I'm telling you.
Like, yeah, I see
Love that map. That map is chaos, and I'm here for chaos.
Yep.
But the raid, I think the thing about this is macro decision making. You know, kind of, I think we look at this map and we say, finding value and knowing when to
Let
stack
me get the Google
versus
Doc.
when to try to play for a bit of spawn trapping. In times past, China has been a little bit too frisky of trying to be like, let's just play for this long wrap, get this spawn trap in play. It's like, boys, we can't forget about the OBJ. Now, I will say lessons have been learned there, and I think the Chinese region has been better about stacking points on offense in particular. Just comes down to knowing when you do have the ability to take it a step further and put a little bit of pressure on the spawns.
Yeah, for all intents and purposes, I
Code
feel like that a lot of the Chinese teams, especially looking at last year and at the beginning of this year as well,
me
we're
pin
always
this.
just happily considering the one-win condition
God,
and
why do I
just
keep
eliminate
deleting
everybody. It's that easy. Just got to get 30 lives. It's
X
no problem
Bumbo,
at
thank you
all.
so much for the
objective
roses.
is your
Go,
best
thanks.
friend when it comes down to raid control. So many corners, so many different opportunities. The spawn traps, maybe not as egregious when it comes.
All right,
to
here are the
Arsenal
codes,
and
chat.
Seaside,
Listen
but
up.
they're still potent nonetheless.
Indeed the case.
B for
Again,
big,
on this
T
current
for
map
team,
pool, if you
G
wanna
for
get a little bit
great,
more into the numbers
B
and the
for
stats.
Barcelona,
There's only 4
Z
times
for
up to 7 that
zesty,
X-Rock and Q9 have
V
played
for
on this
very,
map, and
Z
they
for
split
zesty,
their beatings.
X for xylophone, P for phone,
Very even
V
battle.
for very,
Feels
and
like
the
a
number 5.
definition of
There
a
you go.
swing map mode combination.
Oh yeah.
So let's see what we got.
What
Q9
team
will
did
be
you
in the
pick? I
blue,
picked
X
X-Rock.
in the yellow, starting off on offense. Give it to us. Let me get it.
Overall as well.
Very excited once we do end up seeing some of these operators online on this main stage right now.
Where's
You
the
have
link?
some of
It's
the
on
best
YouTube
when it comes down
on
to
my pinned
macro
comment
management.
for my live stream
Juwan's
on
gonna strike
Aerith
for the
Live.
first blood.
Oh,
It's
that's
going to
awkward.
be an overall 50-50
Blast him.
fight for
Oh,
the ring.
blast him.
X-Rock
Oh,
do have numbers in this
blast
position,
him.
but
He got 3 shots on him. Nah, chat. That's crazy, dog.
Nerf gun.
Yeah.
Just like,
Like what? Hi, Jay.
that was actually the sound
What's
effects.
good? Rio, thank you for the
the
lightning.
voice
Oh my
actor
god.
for the sound effects for the KRM. There it is again. Shed now all of a sudden could put some pressure on towards the gym. This will force X-Rock to spawn bottom side of the map, which means that they will have to take their efforts over towards A. Mid-map focus.
That's embarrassing for
Trying
him,
to
not
come
gonna
through.
lie. But he
Trovo
got the
just
kill,
got
right?
one.
So
That splits the Q9 defense up just a touch. He actually comes
Rio,
back
thank you
into
for the
fight.
corn.
All of a sudden, you got mid-map
And the
charged
lightning.
down with the flank, and you're on stop the clock and getting progress at A.
Hi, how you doing? I'm chilling. How are you?
Whoa.
Z for Zesty? Nah, it's because I said Z for Zoo last time, and people were like, "That's a basic answer," and I'm like, "Oh, then what do you want me to say? Z for Zesty,
Chen is not quite able to get through the
Z
money
for
window.
Zealous,
May be a chunk
Z
and rotate
for
moment. They need one more chance to contest this if Q9
what
wants to,
is
but
it?
instead they're going to play for
It's
exits
a
as
code.
Sun
Z for
lands.
Zinger.
What? And now you've got Curly
Oh yeah,
that
embarrassing
goes
for the
right
enemies.
past
Facts.
it in the
Rio, thank you
flash.
for the heart puff. Tinor with the hand heart and the roses. Thank you. Jimmy, thank you for the rose as well. Goats, goats, goats.
You're kind of forced to keep assaulting this if you are X-Rock. You're down by 4 lives, but look at the positional advantage. Malchi is in your spawn and is constantly being looked at, but Chuan won't be allowed to
Z
get
for
past the
zebra.
AC unit in a very annoying position to be in if you are X-Rock. You trail by 4 lives. You just need this one more segment, but there's simply not enough time, you'd fear.
Yep. Good
What's good,
rotation to clean out the
Temmie?
spawn just a touch. Solo play for no
Whenever you're
one
running the
towards B to
1v1,
stop the
you gotta
clock.
drop a
Boy,
galaxy for
does
me to run a
X-Rock need
1v1.
that. Q9 have re-cleared out A. They fully depleted
Who is
the
the
third tick of
cutest in the
progress.
Chinese
And now
teams?
all efforts for X-Rock
I was
to
gonna
move
say
over
something, but
towards
I would've got
the A zone.
canceled.
Perfect
I'm
position.
kidding.
X-Rock trying to get there with numbers. Sunyo over the top, shot at range.
Oh!
Almost able to find the transfer for both, but does enough damage to credit the assist. 12 plays 6, 15 seconds on the clock, and X-Rock have one more chance
For the
to
red
bring up
magic,
the B.
the player's already been
Time to fully
chosen.
realize maybe we should just go over towards B, clear
Stop
away our
doing
spawn.
this,
It's
just
not
play.
enough time.
What are you
Now you're
talking
running
about?
out of lives. 3 plays up against
So
10.
what?
Sun's still ringing true with the sniper rifle.
I don't know about
Middling
you, but
something
it's
to
almost
deny a lot more
like
space
I am
over by ring.
literally
This
a
stat for
partner,
Q9,
and I am
knowing that
doing
they
this
have
because
every
I am
single bit of
contracted legally to do
advantage
this.
is
Nice
fantastic,
round
and
from
X-Rock's trying to
Q9,
get
bro.
more kills. Maybe not give over more
Hi,
score as
Ryu.
well. Maybe see those operators a little bit later when it comes down to this round. So
Why weren't you able to go to Atlanta?
total of 3
I am in
segments off
Atlanta.
2 different zone captures for where realistically, I mean, it was a
I
pretty
stream for
good
3
retake.
hours and then I go in person to
Yeah, I
vlog.
was about to say, Ruchi
It was supposed to be 5 hours,
he
but
had
then
a
COD
free
Mobile was
sight
like,
to
yeah, you
set
could
up
just do
stop the
3 and then
clock
go
in
in
about
person
8
and then
seconds
like do your
to
content
shoot
stuff, and I'm
to
like,
do so.
bet.
So X-Rock now the defense. Ruchi, the only one who had earned an operator in the first round, has already popped it. It's the War Machine. It's only connected once to this point, immediately gets shut down. Opening defensive pressure though for X-Rock is largely successful. Q9 working on it though,
oh,
as
nice.
they will stop the clock and get a little bit of a stack on towards the B point with Uling supporting with the War Machine.
Yeah, War Machine for War Machine. Uling's War Machine will now run out of ammunition, but it was fiery to say the least on the Hacienda map number 1. Big assist for Q9
Bluff,
when
thank
they
you
took
for the
it.
heart me.
First map, second segment has been locked. Still trailing by
What question?
from the opening
What did you
salvo,
ask?
But they are just chalking it. Get yourself inside of
Oh.
that garage. Set up for a spawn trap. Make sure nobody can lurk.
I'll send the next code at like
From Q9, they know that
like
this is a
60K
possibility. They're sending
likes
2
on
players
TikTok.
back, and one of them is Sun, who clears out the gym. If
Or
you get the
150
second one
likes on
inside the
YouTube.
garage, just don't challenge him anymore. And it looks like Sunyo's saying, I already don't want to challenge him. Shit,
Sorry,
I'm out
I
of there.
played my stream.
The rest
That
of
was eerie.
X-Rock holding over towards Pool. Claw is out though for Q9 as they
Yo,
try to clear
X-Rock,
out
lock
the,
in.
the area backside laundry.
Do love this call for Curly. Malchi's actually going to invest the Annihilator as well. Will take down No-No, and they're going to start assaulting
X-Rock,
jungle.
lock
What's the
in,
response
please.
On the opposite side? It's going to be Sunyo with the
Oh, he knows the spawns. Frick. They're spawn trapping.
Take down No-No, making sure that they are not a part of that fight.
Oh,
They do have
that's
a player
awkward.
on the control zone as well, but they were by themselves. So Sunyo, Sparrow will clean house. They will maintain control on this side of the map.
Yeah, it's really nice placement from the Sparrow.
Rio, thank you for the ice
Almost
cream.
like, this isn't really finding value, but
ice cream,
he
so
comes back to
nice.
point,
They're so
takes down
good.
2 around the back, but it doesn't stop Q9 from getting over towards his own Pred missile.
How much
Right
range
into
does
spawn,
the Sparrow
finds
have?
Steve. Sun
Infinite.
connects for a third. Curly
If you're
on the
dead on,
risers through kitchen.
it's just
Rip 'em
crazy.
apart.
You could
20
cross
plays
map.
9. Q9 looking good to stay.
You gotta be dead on.
First hit gonna be locked. More to come.
Equalizer, about half empty.
Ooh.
Might as well just do what you did originally, Curly. Just sprint at them.
Oh, behind him. He doesn't know.
Equalizing. A couple players coming off the respawn though. 4 lives remaining.
Ooh.
Again, and you know that Q9
4v15.
should be stacking the zone, but don't count out X-Rock.
Ooh.
Finding their way back in.
Wait, that was
Shots
nice.
coming through. Clears things out, but the road to victory in this second round is arduous, to say the least.
Oh, big word.
4v
Arduous.
Ruji inside kitchen.
Oh, he got timing so hard.
There. Ma following up, does get 2, but still, how do you survive a 2v10, especially with the pressure?
Oh, that's so unlucky.
Zone? The answer is you don't. Last player to find his top window.
1v8. If no clutches this, I will do backflip.
Clock will continue to stop, and Q9 will find
Unlucky.
them in kitchen. Q9 up 2-0 early in the control.
Yeah, that's devastating.
I will
Coming
backflip.
through for X-Rock. Not only are you down,
X-Rock
as far as rounds are concerned,
got
the
kind
second
of
search is
violated on a
well.
defensive
The trade
round. Wow.
department is just so superior. Malchi is double positive at 14-7, 15-9.
Yeah.
Coming through for another, but Q9 again.
You can't copy
seems
that
like
from
they can
YouTube.
do no wrong.
Yeah,
The
people
trade
might have
game
typed it
is
wrong,
assaulting
the code.
different portions of the map. This
Let's
much
go,
more superior
Sun.
for
Lock
X-Rock,
in.
who are assaulting B zone to start.
Ooh, he got clapped.
Finds 2 through mid-zig. Hooling able to confirm the trade now, pushing up in towards Art, but he doesn't really have the ability of going much further. He doesn't have any
Oh my gosh.
pressure from the
That's
entry
just
side.
disrespectful.
The awareness from X-Rock is great. You got to keep in mind that first offensive round was not unwinnable for X-Rock.
Absolutely.
Finding great success this time.
They just got outslayed.
Yeah, I mean the opening breakoffs
Right now, very
have been
close,
good
back
for
and forth.
X-Rock. It's just the returning gunfights
What is the name of your
consistently
YouTube
through the
channel?
past few rounds
Aerith
just
Live.
simply have not been
A-E-R-I-T-H,
the war machine.
capital L,
Starting to push
capital
the
I,
inside
capital
Art.
V, capital E.
But Ma is holding it.
Yeah,
Good
bro, he
trophy
threw the
system will
trophy down in
deny
his
the
face.
grenade
That's
from
actually
actually
messed up.
getting towards Ma, and he will deny any more value with that operator.
Mm-hmm.
4 operators online currently for X-Rock. You have to feel like they need to start using some of these just to extend the clock.
Well, smokes are out. That's going to block the money window and the top side jump wall over towards the opposite zone. Sun's going to
Alright,
rotate
up
over.
by 1 life.
And no,
They're
we'll
going
get
for
to
that
work with
A
the
cap.
equalizers inside a kitchen.
They
Problem
got
is he loses
equals.
his teammates on the A zone.
Well, they're
And
ops.
once more, you have the situation for
They
X-Rock
got
where
3 ops. Damn,
you're
wait.
trying
Oh,
to
that's
finesse
free.
the map, but you're really not finding the success on the actual
Nah, but they
zones
actually need a
themselves.
cap,
About
though.
25 seconds. No, re-rapid and try to get back over towards Tiki. And
Do they know?
cannot find Chen.
There we go.
Finally, they get the connection from
Can they
Sudan,
cap?
and they can stack over towards this B point. But boy, do they need the extra 60 seconds. They need it now.
You have a 3-life lead. 4 operators still online for X-Rock.
Oh, huge kills. Why are they spawn trapping? I don't understand. They're down too many lives to be spawn trapping right now. And they're gonna get A, so it's gonna be a free, like, 60 seconds. Or 1 minute 30 seconds.
Trade out from Chen, who's locking down this backside.
Oh, he's dead.
position.
Yeah.
Set up around the B point
Just
is
awkward
pretty
positions.
darn good
You have
for
to get so
Q9.
lucky with the timing to win those.
Still, the A zone is not fully captured. It's tempting, I think, for Q9 to try to get back.
Oh, that's
See if they can
so
pressure the
bad.
block, but
Oh, no, it is a
as
minute.
Sterling gives it an effort. He will drop, and with that, the extra 60 is tallied. And
Nice.
the player on the back soon.
Oh.
Yo, good for the
Oh.
first 2. Can't quite
Alright,
capitalize
now
on
they
the
just play
third.
kills.
Curly gets to work on
Oh
Tiki.
god, the aim there.
Cannot land the shots.
Alright,
Now you're down
4v13. This
4
is an
lines
X-Rock
to Q9.
round.
Yeah,
They have a minute, they're not losing this. Unless they start trolling.
Working
And they're
way back
trolling.
fully into
Why are they
the
flooding
zone.
through
They have
laundry,
so many
bro?
lives, but they are winning some
Oh, that's a big
gunfights.
kill.
The biggest concern for me, 3v10, if you can get any
Huge.
more operators
Wow, well
out
played from
back
Tron.
for the rest of the game, that'd be great. Put it in a 2v10, you know Q9.
Oh, they know where
aren't
he is. Yeah, that's a free
expecting
kill.
anything else.
Not at all. Chen still just trying to go from kill to
Oh,
kill.
what?
It is- Whoa, what?
Wait, no. That was weird. That was weird. He's hacking. He's cheating. He's cheating. He literally shot him through a wall.
Dancing, schmoovin',
Yeah.
little shimmy here, little shimmy
Nah,
there.
he shot him through the wall, bro. Like, there's nothing you could have done. If that was me, I would have screamed, bruh.
A little bit of a
Check his phone right now. Like, what the heck was that?
the previous attempts.
Dude shot.
Still have an
like,
opportunity to potentially
way
get around 5
early.
defense should it get there. Just comes out of this opening break off again for Q9 and their previous offense were so good at just assaulting the middle of the map. They loved it so much they're going to do it again.
Yep, Q9 go 2 for 1. Ma only catching 1 this time. Smokes are out over towards the pillars side at B. Push forward here for Q9. Rushi very aware of it.
That is quite
Operators
insane.
out. Counter from Chen though with the claw, working this top jump window. Rushi on the hunt. This is the first. Swapping back off of the War Machine will not work.
Oh my
out.
god, it's gonna
Q9
go to
now have
2-2,
entrance
huh?
on the A zone until Ma steps up.
Nice shots from Ma.
Doesn't miss. Oh my goodness.
No, I don't think they've been talking about how D-Chen has 25 kills already on 3 rounds, dude. Oh, they set up a spawn trap. They setting up a spawn. Yup, they set up a spawn trap. That is toxic. Bro got caught lacking. No way Q9 chokes a 2-0 lead. I mean, like, the thing is with Control, it's also pretty momentum based on like who gets their ops faster. Like, ops makes such a big difference. Oh god. No freaking way. No freaking way. That's the most awkward 1v1, dude. Why are they using the Type 19 over the Grau? Because the Type 19 is better than the Grau. That's exactly why they're using this Type 19 over the Grau. Just anything that these players use, just assume it's the best of the best of the guns that are not banned.
1 minute 20 to try to go to work. You're down by 6 lives if you are Q9. You at least have 2 operators, so you want to have that, but you almost feel like this has round 5 written all over. Those are resources you probably want to save. At least based on this current setup, a double stack.
Yeah, no. Like, if I'm Q9 right now, like, we're going to round 5. We're saving our streaks, our ops, everything. Even when Washi was doing Tech 9. Okay, I don't know about that one. That one was weird. Wasn't a fan of that. What country X-Rock from? China. This is China versus China.
Doesn't modify the defensive setup at all because all of a sudden Sunio spawns up, but he still has the ability to
SKS is banned, yes.
Even going for the 1-for-1 is perfectly fine, but 2 responses do come through from Q9.
SKS, BP Rapid Fire, Large Cal, HPK,
Good luck, have fun moment. MG42 goes burr.
NA45.
Peter gets 125 bullets.
Thermite ammo for Jack, for what's the other one? Manowar. Cross map.
Is so powerful. So Q9 has to default from playing around the back. They do not have the lives nor the time to finesse this. It just has to be good right here, right now. And it's just absolutely not coming through. 11v2. Mauchi working from the front. Final 5
That's
seconds.
so awkward.
Doesn't win his 1v1, so it all comes down to what
wow, we're going to 2-2.
Round 5. Let's go.
Segment progression leech.
You hear the crowd? The crowd's lit. Oh my god, they're crazy.
Be an offense for X-Rock should they want to take this swing map mode combination. Showing up in a big way in the past 2 rounds, specifically for Sunio. 25 and 18 now. 23 kills now for Juan. But realistically, I mean, when you expend those last 2 operators towards the end of the round for Q9, you're much happier to at least see the defense. The issue is you didn't get the read, the push is over.
Bro said these guys are good. These are the best players.
Importantly here, not only is the play on A alive, X-Rock haven't committed an operator yet, so they still have the ability to use this in reactionary form once they get read what this defense is doing, which is now coming through money window. No, he's got the equalizers out.
Okay.
Re-wrap through kitchen, finds the first. Curly trying to play off the heady.
Q9 has a really good start.
He just has to sit here and wait. Not what he wants with these equalizers, so he's going to try to force it, and he does find Chen. Back over towards window. Can he create more space? Does not see.
That's free.
But as he makes the hop up, there's the third, and X-Rock can pause the clock with focus on both.
Okay, they did get 1 tick though.
No.
Oh, big feed from Q9. Oh, they're gonna get a free A cap. Nice. One more.
Has been accurate throughout the entirety of this series so far. The Annihilator running out of bullets, but invested as a.
This should still be a free A cap, right?
So the clock will tick once again.
Not the Sparrow! He pulled out the Sparrow on him. That's crazy. I don't know if that was like a desperate Sparrow or like it was. He pulled the Sparrow for a 1v1.
And early looks over the top of the site. Shots up towards window. Good. Chen crossed up over towards Tiki. Can't find any room to work with. It's just out of what Mauchi can create from backside basketball. And he's not for the first, but the claw puts him out of commission.
Nice.
The flash cannot stop the claw from Chuan. And we're going to get an extra 60 seconds tally with the capture at A.
Lives aren't 2 for a gone.
Okay, 16-13.
But the exits could be that much better. Little slide.
Oh god. Oh, he had a sniper, dude. That's why I wish they were using like machine pistols or Elcar with the sniper, because it's like you wouldn't want that if it wasn't for your freaking melee, bro. Like what?
Putting a little bit of pressure over towards their opponent's spawn. Mauchi surprised by Chua.
Oh, almost a double.
Try. Not fully going to work out, but in the same breath, Sun also falls.
All right, 10v13. The way X-Rock can win this is with one good wipe. Otherwise, it's not happening.
Being spammed by Uling. Trophy systems are down, so everyone stays alive. Last 3 shots remaining.
This is might be too early of a. Yeah, he's not finding anything. It's too early. Oh shit! Hi Ortiz. Oh, this is a misplay, bro. A waste of a war machine. You gotta pop it like laundry when they're actually doing a push. Oh, nice.
Snipe coming through from Sunyo. Gonna take down Uling. Could be an opportunity to push through pillars here.
They do know that this hit has to be efficient. Shots are starting.
Oh my gosh, wait.
Sun, did he just no scope no at range? Looked like it doesn't make a difference.
It might be over for Q9.
Operators now out for Rushi. Just trying to put the war machine over towards backside laundry. Here comes Q9. They're trying to reapproach.
Oh, huge kill. Huge kill from Curly.
6v3. X-Rock running out of lives. One more player.
Wait.
20 seconds remaining. Trying to get aggressive. Get stopped out.
Wait.
Shut down by Sun.
It's done.
Down to 1. Rushi would have to do this.
It's the war machine choke.
Trying to get the cross up, but the heady is
Wow.
in 3-2 form.
That was a big map to win. That was the map to win, chat. If you're gonna win any map, that's the map. That's the map to win.
It's realistically just their opening breakoffs for me.
Wow. Yo, Bluff, thank you for the GG. Appreciate it.
Even take that last round, for example, when they just
It's a lag OP? Not really.
They give up everything by the pool side, and they say that's perfectly fine. Now we know exactly
Yo.
clear the jungle flank, go back through mid, through the rocks, one through bedroom.
Wow,
and
I'm
everybody's
speechless.
exactly where you would expect them to be. Fish in a barrel for Q9 to win that opening breakoff. Deny so much time for X-Rock in that final round.
Unbelievable raid control. Unbelievable series to this point.
Yeah,
I mean, absolute banger. These two teams have a lot of history. The rivalries, to put it plainly. But Q9 taking edge in the series.
That's
Here's
crazy,
where the
yo.
problem starts to come back into fold again. Because now you got an APOC hard point to consider. And then a Kurohana for map 5. Who cares who picked it? It's going to be a square up. So we've got a lot more of this to come here, and I believe it's going to be just as fiery as we saw at map number 1 on Apocalypse coming up.
I mean, you just feel so happy with your prediction, don't you? It going all the way to 5. It has it written all over the board, man. Look, Apocalypse Hardpoint, we'll get into
Oh
it
my
anyway,
god, I can't
because
believe
we
this
gotta
is
give some
happening, bro.
flowers to Curly,
These games are
32 and
crazy.
24.
You
Dude's
sure the
been a
code
menace all
works?
day. Uling, 19
Yes.
and 23, not
You
the
have to
most
put the
sexy
code in
KD
right
ratio, but let me tell you,
for it to
that
work.
guy's presence on the map, especially when the war machine has been popped.
Where do I
has been
redeem this
something of a
code? It's
spectacle
literally
in the
in
first
the
2
pinned
respawns.
comments.
X-Rock just kind of struggled as far as the returning
With the
gunfights
big
are concerned.
capital
The trade
letters that
department was
scream
always that
code
much more potent
redeem.
coming through for Q9 just solely off the reason that they always felt like that they had a life lead.
Indeed the case. Big shout out to another one of our sponsors at Air Force. We love you, Air Force.
Woo.
Say hi. Find your aim. Here we go. I'm pumped for this APOC. This is, I mean, again, we've seen it only a couple of times the weekend so far.
All right, chat.
I think in particular, we've seen teams play the map
Let's
extremely well.
get
Elevate
it
in
with the
particular
second code of the day. We got
but for both these
B
two
for
squads,
big,
having a little bit of an edge, I think, is
T
X-Rock
for
with their
team,
history on the map. I'm really curious to see what we're
G
gonna
for
get.
great, C for
It's gonna be
cookie,
fantastic to be able to see
Z
what this
for
all ends up
zebra,
being. We'll have to
V
wait
for
just a
very,
little
Z
while
for
longer,
zebra,
see
V
a
for
couple
very,
bathroom breaks behind the
84,
scenes,
X for
reflecting their
xylophone.
thoughts. Can they force a map number 5? Find out after this short break.
What's the next map? Oh, wait, let's watch the interview. Look at the dude on the bottom left. Bro's like locked out. Why he keep... He's just staring at the camera, bro.
The Snapdragon Pro Series is brought
That's
to
so
you
funny.
by Snapdragon Elite Gaming, Monster Energy,
Let's go.
DHL, and the United States Air Force.
Z for Z Fold. Okay, I gotta mute this because I'm gonna get copyright striked again. Oh, there's a break. They expect the semifinals to start at 12. And then the finals at 12:20. What game is gonna last 20 minutes, bro? What are you talking about? B for Big Back. Crazy. That is crazy, my guy. Let's see. Toronto VCT Masters. Yeah, can we get more Toronto events? That would be nice. The code is on YouTube live stream. BTGCZVZ V84X. Watermelon right now. Yes, use the right code, chats, to get some in-game rewards. Woohoo! Yippee! R6 major in 4 weeks. Okay, but I'm not really interested in R6. Let's see. L poses. Yeah, Wolves are already out. They lost yesterday. So today it's Q9 against X-Rock, Glories against Elevate, the winner of both matches against each other in a best-of-7 grand finals. Ooh. What is this last code for? I'm not even sure, because I'm not redeeming it myself, right? It's for the viewers. So I'm not sure. It's for skins, though. It's for skins, weapon camos, charms, gun camos. What's it called? Oh, wait, I already said the operator camos. George, thank you for the 8 roses. Ryu with the rose, thank you. When is the finals? After the next game. The code works. You're either typing it wrong, or I don't even know. Like, I don't know. I don't know, bro. You're typing it wrong, dog. You're doing something wrong. How did you redeem it? You're using the code redeem link. Click on the link. I will do it with you. You put in your UID, you put in the redeem code, and then you put in the number of your verification. Also, update required to redeem. If your game's not updated, that's also might be a reason. Oh wait, team comms, no. Wait, there's no team comms, it's just music. Yeah, we're back on hardpoint. Bruh!
Welcome back, everybody, to the Call of Duty Mobile World Championship. We are midway through our first
you can see the Mercedes-Benz arena there.
Of the day, where we are live from DreamHack Atlanta. Our players are getting themselves set up and ready to go in a series so far that's been very exciting, somewhat unexpected.
The last code was for gloves. There you go.
As far as the start goes as well, I mean, Q9 hot out the gate with an insanely close hard point. Then it goes back the way of X-Rock. Then it's a close control.
The verification code doesn't work for me.
What is in the water right now?
Are you right? Are you sure you're working? How to read the verification code? It's stupid. It's not stupid. Have you guys never read a verification code before? It's literally to make sure you're not like a bot. It says numbers on it, bro, and numbers and letters. Just copy. Just write it.
Couldn't ask for a better series so far.
It's just in different fonts. Y'all are actually trolling. If you guys don't know how to redeem the code, bro, it's very simple, very straightforward. If you can't, then tough shit, you know.
Of the Hacienda hardpoint, because that was neck and neck, second for second, and then it stalled.
Teddy with the roses, thank you. Thanos with the roses.
You want the short answer or the long answer?
The short answer.
Yeah.
Chaos. chaos. That's what happened. Straight chaos.
Long answer.
The long answer, I can do that. No, it's just one of those things, like, both of these two teams have really valued playing for rotation early, which
True.
is something that some of our other squads have maybe not
Elevate.
necessarily done. They're using that 8 seconds
Elevate's
of
just
transition
aggro
time
every
maybe a
point,
little
every
more fully.
second,
But
everywhere.
these teams are all about setup, all about executing on the proper reads. Both teams do that at the same time. It means that
Teddy,
we're
thank
getting
you for
these
the
big
50
battles,
roses.
these tug of
Holy.
wars, where it's a 3v2 one
What a
time,
goat.
a 4v1, back to a 3v2. Like, it's just constant shifts and changes. But at the end, when you've got things like a War Machine for Uling, you've got the SMG presence for Q9, they win out on the day once they get the read for the spawns.
I mean, you just really hope that when Uling drops 59, almost 60
Casual.
eliminations, about 25 of those with the War Machine, you were hoping that they were going to be able to at least win that map. But early on, I mean, X-Rock were just way ahead. It was maybe about like 25 seconds, 30 seconds was the biggest lead, but you always
No way
saw
people
those
can't get
fundamentals
past
of
the
macro play that
verification
Alan
code
was
made
just
for
talking
bots.
about.
That's what I'm
Coming
saying,
through
dude.
for Q9 in a fruition, a 4-second win is still a
If
win.
it says
And then
system
we
error
move into
verification,
this
why
and
don't
it's
you
not
try
as close. Okay, then
refreshing
you
the
see
page?
just how dominant and strong X-Rock is in that scenario. Why was that?
Yeah, I mean, look, it was a 5-3 half, or sorry, not a 5-3 half, a 4-2 half.
I don't know if it's
And
only for
at that
global
point in
or if
time, you
it's
start
for
to see a lot
Garena
more
as
of those
well.
Adaptations, a lot more preparation coming through in response
For the codes,
specifically
you know?
for X-Rock. Every single kill, every single positioning had an answer and a response as well. I mean, there were so many times that we started seeing an immediate focus on X-Rock's offense, showing
Watch
over
party? Yeah.
towards B, just immediately to bait
Live
over
on
towards A.
YouTube,
Didn't
Aerith
always
live.
work out, but it's the small little things that we
Bro,
got
it's
to see in the
trolling?
macro
Probably.
development for X-Rock.
At this
that
point,
Q9 were
dude.
just a little bit too delayed to respond to.
And it's really interesting because this map has not been played a lot between these two teams, let alone have they played it a lot just in general, of course, over the course of this year. But I think the thing that was really surprising was we watched X-Rock play this map the first time here this
When do I hop
weekend.
off?
It was 6
1
rounds
o'clock.
of defense. It was 6 wins. They went 7-1 on the map overall. So for them to start off on offense, Q9 doesn't have much film to go back and say, what is X-Rock trying
Bro,
to
I need
do?
X-Rock
And
to
those
lock into
smoke
FN,
delay
dude.
hits over towards
He's
B
trolling.
caught Q9 a little bit by
I mean,
think,
they're
surprise
trolling.
early, and those little advantages led to a scoreline that was easy to work with once they swapped back to their defensive half.
So then, of course, that puts us at 1-1 in the series. Things are essentially tied up at that point. We move into the control, and we find ourselves in another neck-and-neck situation at the end of it with Q9 just barely squeaking it out. So talk to me about that.
Squeaking
I
it
thought
out.
the offense was that close, right? I think the map manipulation from Q9 is great. Often when we talk about raid, it's all about who wins mid-map. That usually dictates how spawns try to get moved.
What
and of
squad
course,
are you
it
supporting?
allows you a second point of ingress, whether you're on the defensive or
Between
offensive
these
side,
two,
as you
I
focus
want
towards
X-Rock
either
to
of the
win.
two zones. So I think that was great.
My
Q9.
prediction's already chalked,
It was
so.
counteracted nicely by X-Rock to get themselves back into the mix, but once they got back to that round 5 offense, they just couldn't quite get over the hurdle, especially with the individual presence that Q9 was winning out through mid.
I'll go ahead and say it. It should have been tied up going into round number 3. The timing that Q9 were able to
Where's the
find
code?
to
I already
stop
sent
that
it.
capture over by the pool side was
I
so
sent it
egregious
earlier.
that it just simply should not have worked out. How would you ever expect it to come all the
All
way
right,
through?
next
Currently,
code at
it's up
60K
8 late
likes
game
on
due to some
TikTok.
of that manipulation that you were talking about, Alan, through the middle of the map, just benefiting from all of the different pressure that was being surmounted by the rest of the supporting staff. That is this
And,
roster.
yeah, probably
When you're down
175.
2 and in control, no matter the map, that is a very tough comeback.
Bro, my
to
predictions
try
for
to
day 2 were
surmount
accurate
yourself,
till the last 2
but the
games. I was like,
slaying,
alright, was
returning
shocked.
gunfights, the trade department, it was just that much better for Q9. Through the opening breakoffs alone, it just always felt like...
Actually, no, not the last 2 games. The third game. The last 2 games, I only got 1 out of 2. I got the elevate one right.
How does this play out for these teams now that we're at this 2-1 situation in favor of Q9? Give me your thoughts on this.
So X-Rock's map pick, Q9 will start on the favored side. I think it starts in the first 2 hills. Q9 needs to establish that we can.
Oh,
lock
this is
down the
X-Rock's
rotation,
map, okay.
Stop X-Rock from flipping spawns, build an early lead, build an early operator advantage. If they can win in the first 3 hard points,
Yeah, I think-
they have a chance to keep this thing tight. Otherwise, I do see X-Rock finding favor because they move around this map like water.
Q9's got 2
I hate
entire
APOC,
weekend
bro.
so far.
Every time I
250
watch
to
APOC,
179
it makes my
over
head
Silver
hurt.
to Ship's Point. You're gonna need all of that.
I don't even know why.
Chips, all those fundamentals we got to see from Hacienda and the slaying to boot.
All right, well, it looks like it is time to get back into the matchup here. Map number 4 is ready to go. Let's see.
No,
what
he
this
said
one
it's
has.
X-Rock's
Should be a
map
fun
pick.
one.
But
There it is.
Q9 gets
will be starting
side.
right
Yeah,
side of
Q9 has
so
the good
it's
side,
all
yeah.
about can they hang? Can they hold? Stop X-Rock from flipping, build an early lead. And an early lead in COD Mobile does mean early operators. So far, so good. Nice little snap from Sun. Can't quite turn it into more, but you've got Shed and Uling right behind to pick up on the pieces, and the opening breakoff is great from Q9.
Yeah, look at the spatial awareness coming from Q9 as well.
My biggest
Just
clutch
for
was
that
on this
Algae
map.
play,
Doesn't mean I like it.
So a
I still performed bad on that map.
By Sunyo. They get back behind the play, but everybody else from X-Rock was just the bait over by Maps, but Q9 can do no wrong. The opening gunfights
Ooh,
are
nice.
superior from Q9.
Absolutely beautiful spawns for X-Rock with 30 seconds to fight for. They can split their focus here.
Yeah, time to go next.
On mid, but also try to play this rotation.
He whiffed all his shots.
Aware of it, though. This hold
Big double from Mauchi.
From Mauchi is exquisite.
3-piece.
Three. The solo player.
Solo cliff hold. Holy shit.
X-Rock has to play through ult. This is
Why are
exactly
they
what
again
Q9
playing?
wanted.
Because it's a best of 5.
For the opening salvo, one player lurking through Maps was Chen, will be dealt with, but even sending a couple
Getting
players
destroyed
late,
in your own
trying to
pick.
finesse with the last bit of scrap time might just be
It's
a
an
little bit
11
more
point
fighting
difference,
off than you
dog.
can chew, but luckily enough,
We
Q9
just started. Let's
available.
not get ahead of
Spawns over the
ourselves.
backside of the ruins are still there for Q9.
Smoke trying to cover this X-Rock approach. Chen committing forward. Wow, this is aggressive. But meanwhile, over towards
He should have kept going.
aggressive. Q9 get caught. Now you're just down to one player in the back, and X-Rock just get given a gift.
Yeah, that was actually so lucky.
Immediately into the hill, and now you got
Wow.
Oh, mistake from Q9 leads to an instant punish from X-Rock.
Good,
One time it
like,
turns into a
what's it called? Spawn change, dude. That was crazy. I think if D-Chen just didn't, like, turn around, if he committed.
You're just forced yourself just
Nice.
I mean, now for a
Look at him hiding. He looked at his teammates like, oh wait, you're already here.
By X-Rock, who again punished Q9. They walk away with the majority of time on the money hill.
And the difference
Elevate
is
would
if
never
you're
let
going
this
back and
happen.
watch
That
the
also
video,
is true.
it's open to what we're seeing right now.
Elevate's so
X-Rock
aggressive.
continue to use No-No as an anchor. He's flipping back and forth between bottom
But
tempo
see,
and
they
up
came
towards
back.
top
It's been
ruins.
literally
Just
one
the
hill.
spawns
It's
flip.
anyone's
That was
game
something Q9
still.
did not do. And now you get
Nice
punished for it.
Pred.
X-Rock now double
Wow.
the points of Q9. Pred missile called in. They're going to win the rotation to 3.
And look at the trap.
Yeah, maybe I spoke too fast. You did. The first like 10 seconds, they get like 3 points. Yep, it's over. It's done. Oh, double Pred.
Sun will find one from the back.
Oh, that's a big kill on the Sparrow. Yeah, oh my gosh. War Machine? Boom, 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 boom. He choked. Fucking wasted ops.
Fire out from Chuan, clearing out the bottom side of the trenches. Tough angle to go much further than this point, but he seems to be feeling pretty frisky with help nearby. X-Rock all over P3.
Wow.
Breaking through on
Look at his
23
rat.
seconds remaining. They gotta still try. You can't just default for the
Yikes.
rotation yet.
Mob with the gravity vortex got on top.
They're getting clapped, bro. They're getting clapped. What? Machine Pistol 2? Wait, I want that skin, dog. That's so pretty. Anyone want to buy me that skin? Sexy as hell. This is the final day. Yeah, this is the final day.
Purify on the opposite side. 108 to 36. After Q9 have themselves a great start on P1.
You do have Chen rewrapping this route towards the left side of the map. That is the preferred set of spawns. But X-Rock aware of it, holding inside of the cave and at least simultaneously for a moment.
Oh god, Ma has a big hole here. Oh, shit on. Claps. I jinxed them.
But once again, Q9, they don't know where the spawns are.
Aggro, aggro, aggro.
That's good for at least another elimination, but
Do it some. Equal. Oh my, they choked both their ops, dude. They choked both their ops. They choked both their ops. Oh, but they got claw. X-Rock has 3 ops, bro. P1 should be theirs. And the... Oh, choke! Nice. They're gonna stewie it. Yep. Yeah. Go. Beautiful. One more. Ah, he got greedy. Free. One more. No. Just kidding.
Q9 had started this map off flawlessly. They stopped their early rotations. They find 90% of their points in the first 2 hills. It just has not been able to be recovered since X-Rock broke that second.
Yeah, no, I think Galori's is gonna get fucked by Elevate.
Q9 are now fighting from behind the 8 balls. They have to be the ones to break through the hill and break through the setup of the spawns that X-Rock have in their favor.
Yeah, let's just put it this way. Across 4 different hard points, 36.
Nice.
Current.
Nice.
Yeah.
It has been the X-Rock
Okay,
show
Mauchi.
consistently. Now you're gonna have the split spawns coming
Okay.
from Q9. They're focused mostly around the objective, but nobody's into the backside of the temple. So the spawns are very much so still open.
Watch party or
Xrox are
just
looking to
reaction?
make
My
that
watch
next
party is on
step.
YouTube.
Not
It's
fully
Aerith
aware
live.
that there were kind of parallel spawns on the right side of the map, but they
'Cause I can't
had
stream it on
nicely over the
TikTok.
top of the hard point, so that will at least stabilize things on the hill. Problem is, it also stabilizes the spawns in favor of
Holy.
Xrox. So now the rebattle starts to come back through. Well, we got 150 to 66, the current score. Xrox trying to commit back at the hard point, but being denied largely just from the front. So there's a chance here where Q9 can set up a break attempt to try to flip these spawns around.
And Malchi was just outside of maps. He actually had a really good angle on the players for Xrox that were playing.
It's like, where is this dude in the smoke? Whoa, no way he got that.
Get back inside the time. Sunyo is finessing with the Fennec in and out from
Damn, he finessed them.
about to pop. And you can see
Dude, he
Xrox
got
are
so many
they
kills
are
there.
guarding the temple.
Oh, and they're trying to just hit this from the front, but
Oh, nice,
It's
Puri.
pulled out perfectly. Chuan cleans everything up for 3. Q9, you cannot
You go now,
get
you go
lazy
now.
here.
Yes,
You have to still
yes,
play through
perfect.
the middle of the map because the Purifier's still alive.
Ah, NT.
Finally shut down, but a gravity vortex.
Nice
gun takes
vortex.
place.
He
And
committed
it's
2
just
there, damn.
Misery meets company for Q9 right through K.
Oh, that's-
Still trying
that's
to force
awkward.
their way through because they have to, 35 seconds,
Nice.
but still,
Shut down
Xrox
on the
walk
deep
close,
too.
And they will still get more time here on the second hill.
I mean, what do you do now if you're Q9? Desperation was yesterday's news. Now
Oh
it's
no,
forced
his
to fight every single
Sparrow.
time that
I
you
mean, it doesn't
possibly
even matter.
find
They're
yourself,
holding
but
it
the
down.
resource
Like,
management from Xrox is absolutely exquisite. Find value with one operator, it gets expended.
oh, he's
Find value
choking.
with the gravity
Wow,
vortex
none of his
gun
shots
soon
hit.
after. Now the war machine
That's like my
Rushi
biggest fear with
all for 10
Odin.
seconds,
You just start
but it
whiffing
is just
everything.
Dagger or grenade after grenade that is just blowing.
Wow,
Q9 out of the water.
Xfra killing it.
Man, you never like to see a map get this far out of hand off of what was essentially
Yo, thank
just
you, Ink, for
one
the heart
mistake.
me.
Yeah.
But that's really what it comes down to, and now it's not a snowball, friends. It's a
That's
full-on
wild.
avalanche. As Xrox will be close to the 200
You get
point
in the
threshold.
points?
50-50 battle on either side of the third hard point. Gunfights currently trading in favor
That's
of
wallbangable?
Xrox.
I didn't know.
Also operators at the ready for both sides. Who uses what?
Only 1% over
Starts
20.
to come
Of
through.
course, it's
Uno
Uling.
off the backside of the play. He could hit this pinch with the equalizers whenever he sees the time to, and as Curly drops it, maybe now as
Aw, that's so unlucky. Their ops are getting wasted. That's the thing.
Trying to find some time.
Some with the Sparrow was
No
hoping
high
to
value
find
ops.
value takes their own life away. No, now.
And they got Preds. Yeah, the snowball is crazy.
Fly on forward for Xrox, but U9 previous in a superior position. Down
And he has his equals? Oh, no.
Call for no.
And he can just put the game
All right,
away
time to
right
full
here.
send.
Stop this rotation from coming through. He's also building
How does he know? Look at him. He's cheating.
Seen up top on the ladders. Shots not fully landing.
Who's
but now
cheating?
opportunity to come around from behind.
Ooh.
No! Able to rip things apart.
Dude, No is so good.
The way of Xrox, who can now take all of their respawners up and focus towards the new hard point.
Nice.
You have one player that needs to go big. It's going to be Chen for Q9. Player number 3 in blue is going to be watching all these players trying to meet.
Nice.
And is big enough to find 2. Now you got
All right,
two
let's see
players
if
trying to
Q9's
work
gonna
around
hit 100
useless
points.
buildings for Xrox, trying to make sure that Q9 feel pinches. The pinches starting
Not
to
the
come through.
cross
They
map
still gotta
nades.
find 160 points before Xrox
Yeah,
finds
never mind. They hit 100.
26. Not good
Where's
news,
Wolves?
but
They lost yesterday.
one good
They
hill.
didn't make it to day
They
3.
very well may be right here. Fourth hard point set up nicely. War Machine out. Split focus trying to come through for Xrox in terms of how they hit, and the War Machine doesn't quite get all the way into the cave, so the shutdown
Oh.
is there. Now the Purifier trying to take its place. That's also put out of commission.
Oh.
Now it's just down to the last couple of members with no operators to fight for if you're Q9. And
They can win
will
off
get
this.
pushed back over
They just
towards
need
the
to
far
hold.
right side map.
They need to
It's not
contest
where
just
you
a
wanna
little
be.
bit, bruh.
Xrox a chance to put the game away here.
Oh, Q9 thinking
Oh, and they got
Trying
Vortex?
to
Yo,
work
this
their
might be
way
done.
through the chicken coop.
Beautiful.
Shutting down the tunnel side with the gravity vortex gun.
Check deep, check deep.
Mao also gets to read that there's a split spawn situation. Can no
Ah,
longer win here.
that was
Can
awkward.
Xrox, but again, it just feels like it's way too far.
It's
out of
so
range for
one-sided.
Q9.
It's actually
Two
so
operators
one-sided.
ready for Xrox
You
to
saying
put this
someone's
game
cheating
away.
sounds weird.
Last couple of
They're
seconds, their
hacking.
name as well. 241 to
Device
1.
check.
Chet has to just beat Giga Chad right here. And he almost
Oh.
whips on the first. Curly
Hi, Alpha, how are
follows
you
up. The
doing?
trades are in, and Q9 will have a chance to extend the game a little while longer.
How about text team? Yeah, they're out.
On operators for Xrox. What is going to be the beginning of the end here will be Rushi to open things up with the War Machine. Q9 are still maintaining presence around the hard point. They are already playing for the future, or Xrox should P1 not go their way.
Oh.
Well, War Machine out only does really do mitigating damage. Doesn't really
Yeah.
find too much in terms of kind of.
What happened to
things back.
NA? We got
This is
freaking
doable. It is.
whooped, is what
Improbable.
happened.
Odds in
Unlikely.
Vegas aren't good, I'll tell you that much. As Chuan will find 2, shutting down Curly on the equalizers. Here's the play forward for Xrox, trying to win the game. Some respect being shown here, though, as Xrox are trying to really wait for a full setup. Smoke will
They're,
encompass
like,
the
low-key
entirety of the
coming
middle of the
back.
map. Nades
So I'ma
through
say.
it, not largely landing onto Q9, But there
How does he
is
know?
the
He
for
came
Canadian
into
Exchange.
the smoke
X-Rock
pre-firing
walked on
him,
in,
dude.
And with that, we will go to map number 5, pending any further antics from Q9.
Nope.
One last contest.
They contested.
Enough to get us to a new hard point, but No has shut the door on any potential.
Oh, yeah, it's
comeback,
cooked.
And X-Rock will
It's
see us
cooked.
go to Kurahana.
Oh, you got a
As soon as they
3?
open up the hard point,
Damn.
250 to
45 kills?
It's just crazy that the one mistake
Wow.
Q9 did start off this map just as perfect as you could possibly
Yeah,
imagine.
literally
Because
losing
out
that
of when the opening
P2
gunfights get
deep
30 points
spawns
on
became a
P1,
snowball
maybe
effect
rotation
for
over towards
for
new,
Q9
but
where
you
they
get
just
punished
like
for not anchoring
lost
up temple
everything.
Spawns, that once that comes all the way through, what
Yup.
would you feel like the extra 50 points or so
The
that
anchor
they were
effed them up.
probably looking at getting there is ultimately the biggest difference maker in between this game being competitive.
Can't
and
believe
where
that
it
happened.
currently was residing
Can't believe
at.
that
Because you
happened,
got to see
chat.
it again, much like how in the Hacienda, that Q9 did
Wow.
win. They are constantly trying to fight for rotations, but getting a little bit ahead of themselves and benefiting from it were X-Rock continuously.
Well, how come
Specifically for
Q9
Studio,
competing
talk about
that
a
way with
selfless route man that
X-Rock?
was
What do you
constantly
mean?
getting
It's
paid
2-2. It's
More
close
often
as
than
hell.
not, always first on rotation. More often than not is always the player in those very annoying positions cutting off
All right.
reinforcements.
S&D,
because
who we
Q9
got,
was so
chat?
gung-ho about making sure that they at least got to the objective. Sunil was the one setting up his team for all the damage.
Who we got
They
on
covered up
S&D?
before they could actually sniff the zone.
Yeah, there's one moment in particular, and call this your shift breakdown through the replays. It happens right as P2 opens. You see it happen off Q9 spawns. X-Rock is starting to find success on exiting from the first
S&D.
hill.
Q9 for S&D.
are reading
Q9.
that it's going to be a play over towards the bottom side at Temple.
Q9
And
showed
they
the spirit
get
way to
one
go,
player
team.
forward, trying to
I'm
contest
surprised so many people are saying
the defense. I
Q9
love
considering
that.
they just
I
got
love that
whooped.
Q9's trying
They
to
don't have
create a
momentum
cover.
though.
But off the
46 from
spawns,
No, damn.
the players that are coming up in the battle
Personally,
don't know if
I
they
got
need to go
X-Rock.
help Temple or if they need to go help Cave. And there's this moment where they kind of cross paths, and then as they start to move forward, no one's back anchoring. So X-Rock just
X-Rock
falls
also
behind the
did
play.
win
It's
S&D
really
earlier,
tough to see
so.
because I love what Q9 was attempting to do. They just had a moment in there where there was uncertainty, and that led to X-Rock
No is
getting the
hacks.
flip, and of course,
Dude,
getting the
No
second
is
hard
actually
point,
so
running this
good.
game, really downhill from there. So we do get the map 5 that we thought we would. The Apocalypse is looking nasty, tell you that much. But as we start to consider the Kurahana,
It's
this
Arsenal,
is, again,
right?
what we kind of had framed up earlier.
There's no
a
seaside,
pretty
right?
Square battleground.
Oh no, sorry,
And
not
again,
Control.
it's been a
I'm
lot
talking.
of
I'm thinking
Tunisia
S&D.
between these
It's
teams.
not Tunisia.
It's been a lot of coastal between these two teams. It's
what is it?
surprising to not see either
Firing range?
Tunisia
I
or
think it might be
range
firing.
in this
Oh no,
map
it's not
pool,
firing.
but
It's
it
not
does
firing,
put
not
us onto a
Tunisia.
bit of newness, so to speak, between how these squads have played against each other
What's the
on
map?
this current search and destroy map pool.
Q9 have played Kurahana Metropolis twice.
Oh, it's
So
Kurohana?
far, they
Are
have
you
a 7-1
kidding
win
me?
over Tribe. They have a 7-3
It's
win over
frickin'
Elevate, which does
Kurohana
speak volumes. And now
Metropolis,
Elevator
chat.
mostly known for the respawns and maybe not so much of the search and destroy, but we can talk about Canada. This is exactly the conversation we need to have. That Q9 search and destroy has been very good on this entire weekend, but X-Rocks has been that much more elevated comparatively to their countrymen's counterparts. I will say this much for X-Rock again.
Q9
every
takes
single time we
it.
talk about any search and destroy
High
they
rich
played
kid
leading into
gamer.
this series, it's always going to be a 7-1. It was a 7-1 win versus 4MV on Kurahana Metropolis, and during that entire series, it was exactly what we got out of X-Rock that we saw on takeoff. Just
X-Rock is
aggression,
better?
Just waiting for their timing to strike.
Yep.
They're not afraid to give up a minute worth of
Look
game
at the
clock
rings.
so long as it means
Look
that
at the
you
rings
will
at the
get
bottom.
antsy and throw an
Oh my
ego
god, those
shout
are so
out.
cool.
Q9's not going to be that team though. Kurahana Metropolis
Dude,
is a
zoom
very
in on the
good map
rings,
to
bro.
be
Those
able
are
to
nice.
Nerd out for you and me, Shift, when we finally get in there to see all the utility, the trophy system, mind games is going to be coming through.
What
the
is
sniper
bro
rifle
saying?
gameplay as well. This is a map that will punish you for any amount of hesitation.
I think the other side of things and why I'm really curious to see what we're going to get for this map in terms of identity is that both of our two teams showed us moments of full-on raw aggression.
See, look, it's back and forth.
Executing from the offensive
With
side.
that
So
pattern,
will we see that
Q9
for
should win
Kurahana
this,
map
right?
that does feel very similar in terms of the difficulties of breaking into these bomb sites. So that'll be, I think, the other curiosity point is, are we going to see these default voluntary sniper v sniper battles picking through mid, picking through
What's
the
your
streets,
best
or
assault
are we
rifle
going
to
to see
use
a
in
lot of
MP?
the action taking place in the interiors of
BP?
mid, whether that be at the A or the B cut? So it's going to be one of those moments we're going to kind of figure things out because it is difficult to look at the results.
Bro said
and go
if
back and watch
Q9
the
wins, you
film
gift
when it's
50
a
gifted.
7-1
If not,
tally
you
here,
can
7-2
unmod. No,
tally
if
there.
Q9
You're
wins,
only
I
getting
gift
film
50
on
gifted.
one
If
side of
X-Rock
the
wins,
map
you
from these
give
two
50
teams.
gifted.
Sorry,
What?
I'm distracted. There's a
Kind of
Triceratops
one-sided,
walking past our stage.
freaking,
That's
like.
remake, baby.
Yes, sir. But I think if anybody is wondering about like the nerdy stuff as well, because we keep talking about how these two teams have faced against each other multiple times, as far as this head-to-head matchup is concerned, X-Rock do hold a mighty shadow over.
I don't like when
Q9
S&D
10.
become this
They face
deciding
each
game.
other
I love
here
when S&D is
3
the deciding game.
It is all
S&D
about
is not about
the Search
momentum.
Destroy
It's
general
about
has
round by round how
always
you
led
adapt and learn
towards
and
X-Rock
change
favor. I think it was like 13
based on your
5
opponent and how they're
overall
playing.
map count between these two
S&D is
squads over the
such
course
a
of the
good
entirety of
decider
the
game
year,
mode.
dating back to Season 8 of the Chinese Masters region. So, yeah, it definitely has been one of those things that the story really builds in an interesting way, because if you were to just go off of the 2023 results into this year for Chinese Call
It's
of Duty
boring.
Mobile, you're looking
See,
at
that's
Wolves
what
looking at
someone
Q9.
who doesn't understand
Large part
S&D
of
would
this one
say.
for
It's
X-Rock
boring.
didn't make it to qualify to champs last year. They had a really good run at CDSI in 2023.
Thank you for the heart
but
me,
it
Koff.
wasn't enough
Appreciate
for them
it.
to earn enough
Many
points
greetings from
to
the
earn their
DR.
place
What's
at
good?
champs. So it was one of those things of what does this team have to offer with another global series set in front of them.
Thank you,
And they
V,
have
for the heart
provided
me.
every step of the way here in 2024, but can they continue to do what they've barely been able to do throughout the year? And that's take an
Kurohana.
edge over their Chinese counterparts in Q9 who are looking for that sweet revenge.
I'm not in the World
Heading back to
Champs.
the Grand Finals
I'm not
for the first
competing.
time. Here we go.
Losing, go home, win, grand finals.
Oh, they're
bound.
starting off with a
Up through
fast
Q3.
round.
Look at
They're
Q9
pushed
getting
up
a little
already.
aggressive, trying to get back behind B cuts.
Oh, by no, but not able
Clapped.
to deal with the shotgun pressure from Jet. They also have a read on Ruchi, who is in
Clapped.
trouble and gets flat out overwhelmed. Last defensive player nearby is Mon. He has to
What is
respect
one
that
doing?
Q9's offensive hit.
Chuan is just like
Found
locked
success,
out of
and
the
as he
freaking
backs
map, bro.
up, He makes it for manager.
Oh, wait, Ma?
He gets 2 by himself, waiting for
Wait,
help.
that's
And now all of a
huge.
sudden it's a 3v2 for X-Rock.
Look at the pinch, it's about to be coming through. Chuan is moving as swiftly as possible. Wuling's going to elect to play at least this close corner.
Oh,
Nice.
my.
Chuan's flank comes all the way through, 3v1.
Wow, well played from
The
Ma,
Magic
bro.
Maker. Fantastic stuff coming through yet again out of Ma with the sniper
Which team do you
rifle
think
in
is gonna
hand.
win? I
It's like we never
personally,
left
I
off.
have X-Rock winning
Unbelievable.
3-2.
I mean, that is a perfect
But map
execute from
score, I
Q9.
say they
You
win
smoke out the first cross, you stunt deep, you find success, you isolate
No,
the
8-6
players
OT.
rocking long-range weapons with your shotguns and your SMGs. Ma has to forfeit the site, but he doesn't forfeit anything. There's no retreat. He's like a Spartan. You stand tall, you deal with the pressure. And he saves the round for X-Rock, who now find themselves a little more aggressively situated.
Yeah, that was
over
well
towards the
played
A
for
second map with a
Q9
different
in terms
crossfire
of the
setup to
early
beat.
like map
Always gotta be
control,
worried about
getting
the
a
three
pick,
rounds, so long as
catching
Ma's
players
alive.
off guard.
It may be a sniper rifle to some, but that
They
is
just
a
died
close
to
range
Ma
weapon
being
in
better.
that boy's hands. Currently lurking around on their side of B are
See, they have
Q9,
nobody watching
just
mid,
waiting
and that's
for any
crazy
sun
to me.
information that will connect onto at least one. Here comes the push.
That was a smoke that gets denied by Trophy. So now you're committing through this with no cover, and X-Rock are cleaning
Ooh,
up.
chill.
That is legitimately just smoke beats Trophy. Because you have to throw that from so far, you don't know if the smoke is going to land or not before you have to commit to the execute. And the final play through mid largely gets shut down. Q9 did a decent job of trying to trade this back, but
1v3.
it still rests with Sun. 1v3, pressure from the low ground
Damn.
is enough, and that is legitimately just Trophy beats Smoke, X-Rock beats Q9 because of it.
It's a very obscure way.
All right,
of
after
playing
this
rock,
game, I'll
paper,
send
scissors,
one more
but, you know,
code.
it's again one of those things why you typically do see a stun grenade go over first. You need
Yes.
that immediate information. If it's not going to be a nade, it needs to be a stun for that smoke execute to come through. Trophy systems are quite powerful, yes. X-Rock win the opening 2. Patience paying off quite wonderfully. But they are getting a little bit more aggressive in the middle of the map. They were expecting Q9 to go back to what they were doing in the opening round. There are
Yeah, they're very
throwing
pushed up
nades
on mid.
that will land. The trophy system just a bit outside.
Can I ask
love
you
that
something?
everybody's
Go
so
ahead.
alive.
Give
I
us
love
a
this from
mythic gun.
X-Rock.
Wait, what?
You just have Sunyo pruning flowers.
Q9
This
can
is the
beat
first
Elevate.
isolation coming
They
back. Q9
can,
respecting
but they
that
also
deep smoke has to be
recently
covered.
lost to them
Nades
in
over the top of
CDSI.
both sides, and that will lead to a full reset. Trophy system still alive and well for the defense at B.
Where do you start to go here if you are Q9? How much utility do you honestly have left? Well, here comes at least some over the top. A nade actually got thrown over inside of A.
Oh, bro got shit on.
So they're not going to get any information, but here comes the swarm around the B site. Trades will favor that at Q9. They're going to get the bomb planted.
Yep, keep in mind though, Ma's still alive. This time he will not try to hold his ground. He'll rejoin his teammates as
Ooh.
Chuan tried to make a quick hit, comes on the
Ooh.
contest. Curly shuts it down. Just up to Ma. 1v4 now. That's down to 3. Curly, next one up. Shot towards Sun. Patience trying to come through for Mob, but overwhelmed.
Bro, like,
Now,
flew
what's the
in.
call for Q9? You have to respect the defensive smoke. You throw
Have
some
I ever
things back,
upgraded
you
someone's
re-clear
account?
it, and then you just
What?
flood
What
them.
does that
Love
mean?
the idea.
No, I don't play on other people's accounts.
You even saw right there at the end, it is Maul alive. Do not
What is
give
this
them
fat sumo wrestler,
any
like,
individual fights.
hologram?
Should be a double shot every time. Round number 4, Q9 changing things up ever so slightly. Very similar defensive setup. You do have 3 players around B site, some stun smokes coming through the middle of the map just to deny any sort of antics that Malcheat might try to find. But soon,
Oh god, the whole lobby's there. Run.
Try to cross through H Street, preserves his life.
Yeah, missed a chance right there, though. He has the peeker's advantage. Counting toes underneath the trucks. But Q9
Oh, they're dipping.
are going to pull off a tactical retreat, knowing that X-Rock are likely going to commit
No, I think
forward on
X-Rock
this. They
leads it,
don't,
though. They didn't
still trust
rotate.
that Sunyo can hold his own on this long cross. He will not anymore be able to play through A Street. He has to hold this angle for pretty much the rest of the round. So there will be an advantage for Q9 numbers-wise if they decide to actually execute over towards B.
It's going to be a stack through the middle of the map for Q9. It's probably their best bet. Maybe get a little bit of a delay push out
Oh,
of
he doesn't
Sun.
know.
See what he can find over
Yeah, he
towards
got
B Street.
overwhelmed.
Isolation on a Maw. First blood has finally been found, and the raid boss has been dealt with.
Yeah, flash over the top once again. Ruchi, Odin in hand, trying to hold the corner. It's actually going to be nicely counteracted as Ruchi able to get a little bit of help from Nono.
Overwhelmed,
Trades are
overwhelmed.
decent. Recontest coming through. X-Rock looking to go
Oh,
quick.
big.
Shut down, just down to Sunyo. 1v1 with Mauchi. Here's the
Oh, huge.
Shotgun beats Sniper.
Wow.
We got ourselves a 2-2
Eric, thank you for the rose. I don't want to say why didn't you go to tournament? I am at the tournament.
Metropolis,
I'm in Atlanta right now.
when there's a minute already exhausted off of the clock. Just the swarm over towards the B site, isolating players. This is what Q9's been able to do this entire weekend, all year long, candidly speaking. Just overwhelming presence. It's going to be going back towards that A push. One player still lurking for at least towards the middle of the map, but it's the same exact rinse wash repeat. Sunyo gets away with his life, but leaves Chuan back behind. Does go 1-for-1.
Yeah, Curly is going to be left forward to try to scale deeper in towards A. Smokes will dissipate. Here comes the next bit of action.
This is gonna go to overtime, no facts, bro.
Sunyo watching the other, tucked into a corner.
Oh
Quick
god,
action
it's
comes
so
through.
back and
Sunyo
forth.
able to connect. Ma still in the corner. Does he find a way
Oh,
to break
big
this
kill.
wall? That is a slide if you've ever
Big
seen
kill.
it from
Double
Sun.
machine
Oh
pistol.
my, shine bright. Opportunity
Wow.
for Mauchi to hit the pinch late in Q9.
Q9 locked.
Overwhelmed the defensive setup of X-Rock over towards the opposite site.
In the response this time around for X-Rock, any sort of alteration, Sunyo was there again, but the difference was Chuan just playing a little bit further up. So you feel like going 1-for-1 would be fine, but Q9, they just do not relent. They just continue to push all the way through, and they overwhelm X-Rock again. 3 in a row now. Nades over the top.
Oh, they're doing a
Forward
fast
approach from
A.
X-Rock. Look at all the defensive push that's coming
They're
through.
pushing up
over
on
by
A. What the
but
heck?
No one's here.
Yeah, this was Q9, all 5 frag
Oh,
grenades
shit, they're
sent
gonna, like,
towards
full
that
send
back
B.
corner at B. They were looking for a nade first blood. It doesn't work, but at the same breath, you also know there's no trophy there. So you get the
There's
smoke
no.
down, now you can escape
Oh my
through
god,
B.
no one holding B, bruh.
And only thing in your way is Chuan with a shotgun, which means nothing's in your way. There's the smoke separation. Here comes the plant, and it's going to be on
It's gonna.
X-Rock, who
A
do
5v5
utility
retake?
advantage
Oh,
right in this
nah.
retake.
Timing for the exit. Chuan has an R9, so don't expect him to ego chow here.
Look how far back they're
It's
playing.
gonna be unknown.
Jesus.
But we are still waiting for at least a flank to potentially come through from Nono, all the way through mid. There's a lot of focus on the flank, though, for Q9.
That's the last smoke for Q9. Chen just trying to use that as a way to separate. Chuan
saw
trying to
him.
make his way back in. Here's the contact, Curly.
He's
still
so flashed.
shooting the ground. He can't find a way to get things going. X-Rock finding eliminations. Curly will drop. Now you got to just find the last player to move on through. That's going to be
Oh, that's awkward.
player number 5 in Sun cannot get back
Yeah,
in
I think
time. It's
the
an expensive
Q9
hit for
like
Q9. They
very
use
passive.
everything, but
They
get
put
the
3
plant.
players on
Mid is
flank,
the
dude.
X-Rock
I don't
going
think
for the
that's worth.
flank. Not fully the case as they recut back through mid.
Again, you had 3 players watching the flank that time around for Q9 as we will switch sides. And
No, they
when
pushed
you
very
take so much
freely
of the
onto
immediate
the
focus
site
towards the
because
flank,
they
once
had
hit finally comes
they
through,
had
those
one
five
lurk
big
on
cuts
what's it called, A, where he
you're
just
not
saw
gonna
like
have your numbers there in time for
3
the
people
trades
peek
nor the
him. So he's
assistance.
like, yeah, if there's
So
3
tied
here,
up,
that means
3
there's
apiece,
literally
3 in a
only
row for
2
Q9 on that
near B or
offensive
mid.
incursion is no easy feat.
Yep.
So
Trophy
it's such a free
systems
push.
denied towards B, but
No,
look
I'm
at
not in the
Q9
tournament.
aggressive
I'm at the
defensive setup.
tournament to do a
High-low
watch
setup
party
to
and
beat
vlog.
them.
I'm not in the
Just
tournament.
waiting for contact before he pops the Type 19. And then you got your scopes watching every single outer angle. So lots of investment for Q9 trying to really congest the middle of the map here.
You know,
So annoying.
you're not mad if you're a
Just
Q9
getting
going
antsy
into
just thinking about how
defense
Q9
on
are just holding
3-3.
these angles.
So
That's exactly what X-Rock want. Any late utility that they might be able to find over by the B bomb site. Trophy Systems guarding.
Did I do the backflip?
Ring on
Yeah.
true, but
Unfortunately, you
Friendly
missed it.
Stacking up together.
Very
trying to
unfortunate.
assault this B bomb site all together. I'll tell you, Chen's about being a rude awakening.
How many
These
codes
guys
have I
MG,
sent
though.
so far?
MG go burst
2?
sometimes.
They do.
Smoke out deep. That's going to take the angle away from Wu-Ling. Nade behind that. Defense at mid. Starting to rotate over to help on the angle. Chen finds the first before being shut down by Sunyo. Follow-up hit. Not fully in yet. They do get a player deep, though. Do X-Rock. They've scaled through the B site. And now they're trying to see if they can wrap this over.
Yeah, I think I sent 2 so far. Okay, I'm on my 3rd one. I'll send it after this game.
The last hit remaining for X-Rock has to come through the up top platform.
Yeah, bomb needs to get recollected. Maz hoping to be able to find a pick. Loses their life.
When you got brought up on the stage. Yeah, that was crazy, bro. Like, why was I the one chosen?
Bomb in hand, decides to push all the way through. Gets timing at least a good look at the second, but just gives away the positioning for now. And it gives Q9 the utmost opportunity for the win condition to be set. Stacked together. Bad timing through the middle of the map. Don't give Chuan a chance here as he only has 10 seconds left.
He's gonna get stacked, yeah.
Here comes the collapse. Both players out. Little slide shell
Yep.
out, and it's perfect from
Next.
Q9. Yeah, that's that mid-map stack. Works out absolutely perfectly. Actually,
What a round.
anticipated there was going to be maybe more on the site. Not the case. They almost get baited into the B point. And that's enough for Q9 just to completely collapse on it with some counter nades of their own. Really well done.
Yeah, patience can only pay off so long as you win the upcoming gunfights, but when you're holding scopes and irons the way that Q9 worked with the middle of the map, it works out quite wonderfully for them. This time, there is some focus to the middle of the map. Very similar offensive setup coming through, actually 1-for-1 if I'm being candid with you, Alan, but the difference here for Q9 is on the defense. Look at the stack around the B-bomb side.
Trophy Systems
Yeah,
this
they're
time
playing very
deny the
back.
early
Look
X-Rock
at the
hits. Looking for that
3-man
first
B,
blood
bro.
towards the backside at B.
That's
Sunyo,
crazy.
Small advantages here at mid. Smoke will separate the B cut, so he can hold the angle a little bit more freely.
They're gonna go
Desperate
right
need
into
for
B,
Q9
bro.
defensively towards mid steps, denied by an offensive trophy. So now
Yes,
we
they're
see
all
the
using the
action
Samsung
towards the
Galaxy
actual execute itself,
S23.
and it's a 5-player stack towards B.
Hello, Fabs. How are you
On the way
doing?
for
What's
Q9.
good,
As
Kenny?
soon as they decide to flash and dash, there's the flash. Here's the dash.
Oh.
Shot, man, as the stun connects, and
Bro
X-Rock
just
will get
jumped
entry
in.
to B.
Yeah, luckily enough, it's going so cleanly, but Wu-Ling still playing in the corner with the Odin, at least even things up. Sunyo still committing towards the bomb plant. Now it's need to get in a better position for a post plant, especially with the scope in hand.
X-Rock defaulting to play their post plant on site. One player watching the
4v4
flank.
retake.
Rushi watching for the hit through the defensive spawn. Nades are being cooked. Can they isolate one of these corners? Flash out first. Nade doesn't quite get to where it needs to.
Oh, wait, how did Multi kill himself?
Oh no, he cooks it maybe a little bit too long.
Oh no, he's trolling.
Nade combo, and instead,
Can audience give them a hint by shouting like
Run
Run D?
Well,
Well, one thing is they speak Mandarin, and nobody's gonna scream like Mandarin comms. Another thing is it's what do you call it? Like they have headphones with white noise, which is kind of just like this buzzing noise, so they can't really sound or hear anything other than like their own teammates and like comms and game.
That is how you don't double check.
Yeah, that's not a good way to start.
Great on that corner, and the Q9 will punish as war happens with Mauchi's reload. Sickest skin I've ever seen in my life.
Real.
And Q9 hold a huge numbers advantage, 5v3.
Oh.
Good. Sunyo gets one, gets away, makes this more manageable.
He hit some clean shots.
Trying to get back up towards this A street to maybe work a little bit of an angle. Look at the flank coming through. Curly.
Why are they playing like
smart.
65?
They know they have a slight little bit of an advantage. She's going to play in this corner. And just
Yeah,
wait for the
Curly
grab.
knows he doesn't have to do anything here. This is full map control for Q9.
Oh, they're trapped.
Yeah. The only way that this works out for X-Rock is if they recognize the potential of someone watching this flank and they try to slide shell everything together.
Right.
But you just wouldn't anticipate them doing that from this position.
I don't want to cut out any possibility of X-Rock still.
Oh, nice shots.
Sunyo is alive. Ma still has a sniper rifle as well. 3v3. 37 seconds remain. The bomb's collected. And the flank's not coming through. Rewrap neither.
Do you guys hear the music?
A little activated here. Yeah, here he comes.
Oh, nice shots coming out. Sun able to find the connection with Chen, and then the follow-up is perfect. So Q9,
Well played from Q9.
evaluate the threat. They get the map control. They know they've got X-Rock completely taken care of and developed over towards the A side of the map, and it works out. 5 for the.
Yeah, you guys heard the
X-Rock
music?
finally
It was like,
spot.
I sure do.
it was like light,
The
like
aggression was looking so good until the disjointed double chow. Probably not going to be seeing that again. As it's pretty standardized, just split the map. No double trophy through the middle of the map, not this time around. Just hoping to be able to find some nades. Maybe get a little bit of a pop flash, go for a swing. But X-Rock love playing all the back of their base. Maybe catching Q9 off guard if they over-chow, but they haven't this entire time. They're completely comfortable playing these close corners.
This evaluation for Q9 is really, really smart. They know that the B side has been a little bit more loosely guarded, and so now you put a player deep. That's Chen, shotgun in hand at mid steps. He could also re-wrap a play if there is an execute on B. So they're looking to kind of play.
What's the best gun pod?
Contact, but instead it's Sun. Over towards the A7
BP
map,
50.
opening shots towards Rushi were good,
Nice
but
early
not good
pick.
enough as the first blood is tallied, and Q9 are dealing with this play
Oh,
towards
yikes.
A, but it's just a fake. This is expensive from X-Rock.
They stun-naded over the top, got the information, didn't like what they saw from those hit markers.
Oh,
and now
I
they're
think
gonna
he saw
try to
him.
Re-wrap through mid. Curly's playing a timing with a Type 19 through the middle of the map, fully aware of what's happening. But how would you ever expect what the defense still looks like over here at B?
Yeah, Chen's moved.
Yeah, they gotta go.
He's got himself a shotgun watching for the drop down.
Honestly, Chen needs to just get one here. If they get one here without that, or like, what's it called? Just one for one, that's enough. Ideally two for one, but
this hit is going to develop.
realistically, he's getting one for
Still
one.
available for X-Rock. Here comes the walk down, not even bothering with the sprint. Up and over. One shot from Chen will land.
Oh, nice.
Looking for more. Q9 have completely overwhelmed the shot. Ma by himself. Almost.
Wait.
He gets the second. Good reset. Tag down low. 1v2 situation.
Oh my god,
Gets
imagine.
him down to half, but can't
Thank you for the heart,
Q9
me appreciate
are
it.
on match point.
That was actually
Point
doable.
versus X-Rock.
X-Rock is
We're seeing something
choking.
here for Q9. Will they take down X-Rock again in such similar time where they were at CDSI in that best of 7? Just one round away from doing so. X-Rock have had no response on the offense so far, so they're just going to go straight towards the A lane and probably hit it relatively
Dude, I'm
fast.
not a fan of X-Rock
About
always
this is
going
you
A,
know
bro.
for a fact what this sniper angle looks like. Deep trophy system in play. Smoke over towards the backside of the site. Naze, secondary smoke. Also placed towards back truck. X-Rock looking like they want to come in.
They're just going
Another
fast,
trophy
huh?
towards the site. This would be good to at least allow a plant to come through. Can't
He's just
get around too
planting?
fast. Do they want to? Secondary
Yeah, not the
nades are
move.
good. Stops the plant. Sun still holding the angle. Doesn't get the first look. It's chaos.
Oh, what's going on?
X-Rock are winning on the train. Just down to one. Sun from
Oh!
He's got the 1v1.
1v1 for Sun?
Can he find a way to isolate this? He knows
Oh my
that
god,
Sunyo's
stress.
playing away. They also know the bomb is down on the site. And Sunyo's going to reset.
Sun's just going to elect to play the angle. Oh, this timing is about to be immense. They're about to meet each other around the corner.
Sun for the win.
Ooh!
He finds the angle. Q9.
Well played. Well played.
Seed, and they're rival from
Oh
China.
my god.
Ticket in the grand finals.
Happened at CDSI. It happens at
That is crazy. Wow, well played from Sun.
Go the distance.
Bro, held it down.
I'm willing to throw a
Held
thousand
it absolutely down. Yo, thank you for the team
Should this go to
bracelet.
5? Not the
Look at him.
case at all.
Ooling, bro.
Metropolis so prepared just to play the patient game and just wait for all the
Ooling's
mistakes
so
that X-Rock
funny,
were
dude.
throwing their way continuously through all of
This guy
11
paid off
rounds.
X-Rock.
Q9 on that defense.
Oh, Nono's pissed.
Wow. And you can even see the deliberation, the debate happening of what went wrong for X-Rock on those last couple of rounds.
Damn.
Regardless of it, this is a team that was very patient.
That's
Having a
crazy.
great end of the year 2023, but missing out on qualification for the champs. They come back into this year with an absolute
Holy. Alright, now we're gonna drop the code.
over their rivals throughout the regular season.
Drop
When
and
it
give me
matters most,
50,
both
50
at
gifted air.
CDSI and
Bro, are
here
you
at World
dumb?
Champs, they
Nobody
cannot
agreed to
finish
that.
the
I'm in gaming shit. Okay, wait, code.
standing.
BTGDZVZ
From the sniping, from the
Bro said if
oppression,
Q9 wins, I drop 50 gifted. If X-Rock wins, like, bro gets his mod taken away. Like, what? What is that? What deal is that, dog? You agreed though? How I said that deal was stupid. Assume, thank you for the finger heart. Appreciate
And
it.
you said it yourself, Shift. Bare minimum, making your way through.
Look at all these
the
Q9
next phase of
fanboys
the
in my
competition
chat.
was a
Yikes.
$90,000 performance.
Wow.
Honestly, I feel like that's what we got out of both of these teams. They were fighting tooth and nail to try and make their way through.
All right, the code
to the
is
finals.
B for
This
big,
is
T
the
for
closest back and
tier,
forth we've seen up
G
here on the main
for
stage the
good,
entire weekend. This
D
was such a
for
well-fought
Donald,
battle on behalf of
Z
these teams.
for
It's unfortunate
Zest,
that one
V
does have to
for
go home, but
Venezuela, Z for Zest, U for Usher, S for Soap, N for Nose, U for Unicorn.
It has been many times before, so it's one of those situations that it's going to feel really
Guaranteed
painful
170k
to see
USD.
Xrox
That's
finish
actually
with a top
insane.
4 next to them when they very well may be the second best team here, and we're just never going to know. It's just the nature of a world championship coming down to do or die.
Wow, what a
Way
game,
through.
bro.
So it takes a lot of guts, I think, for Q9 to step up
Damn.
at 500 being blown out of the 4th map, have the resiliency, have the trust, and see Sun
That's
win the game
crazy.
in a 1v2 going 11-6. Huge carry potential right there.
I mean, we were one just opportunity away from this actually ending in 4, and it's not even funny. 4 seconds was the differential on that
Correct.
map number 1, and this very much so could have ended by the 4th map, given how the other ones ended up working.
All right, well, we have to do some celebratory interviews over here as we do have one
Interview.
of our 2 grand finalists ready to go. So I believe we have Beef Mommy standing by.
Thank you so much, Glitter. My goodness, what a phenomenal win. Again, we have the Emperor Uli right here on the stage. I guess when
The
it comes
Emperor,
to the
not the
gameplay,
Emperor.
I know it's not just you, it's a whole team effort. But can you give one teammate that gave the biggest impact here on your entire series up against Xrock?
赢得了这场比赛，刚刚这一场比赛里面，除了你以外，你觉得你的队友哪一位表现得比较出色？
我觉得
I think
我们今天每一个人都很
everyone
出色，然后
was exceptional.
这整个过程并不顺利，然后我觉得现在
I feel
这
like
个时刻我非常的激动
Right
因为
now,
这
I'm
是我
very
第一
excited
次
because this is my
打
first
进
time
世界
going
赛的
into the
总决
World
赛
Finals, Grand
然
Finals.
后今年这一次
Also
世界
this
赛
year,
对我也是一个很大的挑
It
战
matters a lot to
因
me
为我
this
现
year
在是
because
队伍里面所有模式的指挥，是我第一次做指挥，所以我
Oh, it's like his first time being like an IGL, I think.
但是我想说的是，比赛还没有结束。
Although the tournament's not over, we still have the grand finals, so we have to
对。
like try really hard
It's
to
a
win.
tough year for my team because we've never made it this far.
Yeah, they never made it to the grand
I cannot
finals. That's
express
crazy.
myself enough, but we're really excited about this event.
And of course, a well-deserved placing for Q9. Last year, they had a
He
very
dodged that
difficult
question,
run.
though.
It was just a 4th placement in 2023. How does it feel like to be in the grand finals? And who do they want to see in the grand finals? Glories and of course, Elevate.
你们决赛想要迎战哪个队伍？是 Glorious 还是 Elevate？
如果是我的话，
If it was me,
打这个。
I want to play against
I don't
Elevate.
speak in translation for that, my dude, but let's give it to him. Let's go. He
Imagine he crossed out Elevate.
to be in the grand finals.
Yo, Klaus, thank you for the heart me. But yeah, for sure,
alongside
Elevate.
him. You can time to cross it off. X-Rock. Oh, he doesn't want. You can do whatever you want. Do whatever. you
He
want,
wants
my
to do
dude.
the little heart.
Hearts across the board. Of course, for these.
That's the ugliest
Eastern
fucking heart I've ever seen in my life.
teams.
I'm kidding.
Brotherhood right there. We love to
Thanks
see
for
it.
the
Thank
heart
you
pump.
So much. Good luck on your
That's
bets
the
out
ugliest
there.
effing heart I've ever
Third
seen, dude.
leg. We still got Glory and Elevate matches. You wouldn't want to miss this.
I'm not a hater, bro. I'm just saying that's like the most roundest,
嗨，大家好，我
juicy
是来
and
自中国的
bootylicious
群友俱乐
looking
部然后
heart.
这一次我们来参加亚特兰大的使命召唤世界锦标赛，然后这一次我们的目标就是比去年做得更好，并且争取夺到最后的总冠军。醒酒，加油！
That's crazy, bro.
The Snapdragon Pro Series is brought to you by Snapdragon Elite Gaming, Monster Energy, DHL, and the United States Air Force.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get copyright strike, bro. That's music with lyrics. Oh nah, that's too much. Way too much. That is crazy though. Wow, I can't believe that's how the game ended. That S&D was so good. And it all came down to a 1v1. I know for a fact that Suno is gonna be like having nightmares, bro. If that was me, and I'm chat, imagine you are one game away from making it to the grand finals of $1 million tournament that happens only once a year, and you're up against arguably your home region rival. You're in a 1v1 situation, and this dude just jumps you, bro. He just jumps you close range, no fear, with an Odin. And that's how you lose. That's how you lose $90,000. A chance for glory. The grand finals. That's how you lose. Wow. I will not be able to recover from that. As simple as that. You will never see me playing this game ever again. If that shit, I'm just saying it, it's never going to happen, thank God. But if it was to happen to me, you will never see me ever again. I'm out. I'm done. I'm gonna go to like the countryside and live a quiet life. Show us your DHL merch. I gave it away, actually. I already gave it away. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was just crazy. Crazy game. Oh my goodness. Now we got Elevate against Glories. Do we have any predictions in terms of score? I'm thinking, like, realistically, it's going to be a 3-0. I would prefer to see a 3-2, if not a 3-1, just to keep things interesting and close, you know? If Glories wins, that would be a crazy upset. If Glories beats Elevate, that would actually be better than the grand finals just because of how unexpected it is. Best wireless headset. I don't use wireless. I always use wired. I'm telling you, Glory's winning. You want to bet on this one? I'll bet on this one because my odds are looking better. I will bet on this one though. Anyone want to bet on Glories against me? I will not bet on this one. So you don't have faith in your team, huh? Nah, bro. Realistically, Elevate's winning this 3-0, I think. Like, Glories was looking kind of rough, even against, like, Luminosity. And I'm not saying LG is bad, but Elevate is on their own level, you know? Like, those boys are locked the F in. Elevate all the way. No facts. Code doesn't work for you, bro. Everybody else is working. You are just not following the instructions properly, my boy. If Glories win, Aerith has to do a double backflip. That's quite insane. Where's Vague? He's at the venue or something. I don't know. How to be pro in COD Mobile. Just be really good. Alright, let's see. Aerith, how's your day? Day's been chill. I mean, we just started. Alright, they're gonna finish up the timer soon. Alright, let's go. B 包两个 There's two on B bomb. Oh, A 小 A shorts. Bro's like, why'd you wait? Wish I thought B. I don't even know. Bro's like, why, bro? That's
Only
crazy.
One more semifinals matchup away from determining the top two squads in the world. The two teams that will be battling it out for that trophy that we see there on the stage. And of course, a huge thank you to Monster Energy, one of our amazing partners helping us put on the event all weekend long. And it's been a fantastic event.
When is my birthday?
So
March
far, to be sure. My name is
23rd.
Glitter Explosion, and we've got new boys up here on the desk. We've got Ton and Infinity to get us into
Woo.
semifinals match number 2. Now, before we do that, though, let's talk
What's good,
about
Goku?
what we just saw. That was one of the most insane
when will
matchups
next
back
code
home. But
drop?
I do need to give
How many
Brody
codes do I
some
have
credit
left?
Here. He was
Let's
the only
see.
person. When I said I was going to go back and check what the boys said in the green room, Brody did say Q9.
Yeah, and the reason I said that, of course, because that was a rematch of the CDSI upper bracket finals. That went the distance as well, and that was a Q9 victory. And look, I know that X-Rock have been playing well phenomenally all weekend long, but I just had a feeling, man.
We can't give him too much credit all of the time, though. Let's just rein it in from the Brody part. No, but at the same time, I think, you know, we were all having the conversation.
Okay, I'll send a
backstage
code
of
once
how
we hit
close
60
this game
on
could be.
TikTok.
We all had it go on map number 5.
Yeah.
I had it X-Rock as well. But yeah, you just kind of shows at this level of the competition.
March 23rd
everybody
is my
so
cousin's
close.
birthday. Oh my god,
Yeah, and that
twins?
means that we've got one team in the finals, still one to yet be determined, which we're about to get into now. In order to do that, though, we need to get our teams on the stage.
The princes of
Glories.
the crown kings at CDSI.
Wait.
Now looking for further ascension.
Wait, what?
The Red Rebellion will take on Galleries. The battalion from Brazil, Galleries.
Wait, what? He started that off like talking about Elevate. Wrong team, bro.
And here are those princes. Hailing from the Philippines, they were kings at CDSI and looking for
Galleries.
further ascension.
Elevate.
Team Elevate.
Woo. Why are they all holding a record? Like, am I tweaking?
Our squads are getting themselves now onto the stage set up and ready to go for semifinals match number 2.
Like, what?
Sure to be another close back and forth between these two teams. I think that we've somehow ended up with one of the most exciting outcomes we could have
I'm so confused.
semifinals. Talk to me about
Why
how
are
you
they
think
holding,
this is
like-
gonna go. Obviously, we've got Gallerus up there. We have Elevate. Let's start with talking about Gallerus.
Yeah, Gallerus, I think, are a team. Again, we've kind of had this conversation point about Gallerus the entire weekend, haven't we?
Where are you from? I'm from Canada.
Many, and now that's definitely no longer the case, because over the last couple of days, we've seen them make market improvements. Even coming into this weekend, they're like a totally different search and destroy squad, albeit, again, it's a small asterisk to that with the battlegrounds that they played on for the most part.
Glories.
Day number 1. But still, it was very clear improvements from the Latin America Snapdragon Pro Series Season 5. But then, of course, we get into yesterday, and it looks like they've also kind of fixed hardpoint as well. So I think Gallerus here are a roster that could go all the way.
First time here, what does the
I mean,
code
look,
give? I don't
everybody
even
was
know.
talking about
You just
China,
claim it,
everybody was
and you'll
talking
find
about
out.
Elevate throughout the entire
'Cause I'm not
build-up of
claiming
this
it.
tournament, but there was always that
Can I speak
asterisk
Chinese?
next to
Yes.
Gallerus. After the
Mandarin.
performance in Mobile Masters, could they actually go and push that a little bit further? But I think everyone would have
Damn,
probably
they
come around to
7-1
bottom line.
LG?
This is where, if
Wow.
they can take it to the next level, where they start to exceed
Express a
lot
goofy
of
map,
people's
though.
expectations. But I think a lot of us have to remember what Gallerus did in Mobile Masters. It's arguable that they fumbled that
Forky.
final just a little bit.
Yeah, they absolutely
Oh,
did.
this was
Again,
crazy. This game was
proofs they actually
crazy,
did
bro.
end up
This was
beating
probably
their
the best match so
finalists
far in the whole
Q9.
tournament.
Then it came to that final,
It's
they
because
got
of this last
absolutely
point, bro.
stopped.
This last
So
point was insane.
Gallerus, while they did chuckle that grand final, they are capable of taking down gods.
We've seen all weekend long so far.
Wait, how do you see that again? Look at him smashing the
Gallerus, while
table.
they did chuckle that grand final, they are capable of taking down gods.
Oh wait, it didn't show it.
We've seen all weekend
No,
long.
it didn't show it. He like smashed the table.
It's Lucas.
Yeah,
Lucas
for
in.
sure. Over
Go
the last
crazy.
couple of days, right? I mean, he's just doing the regular thing. So, I've got to give a shout out to Sporting Castlo. Everyone has kind of got up to his level. But yesterday, I think it was during the final hardpoint versus Luminosity, that is where we saw the godlike Lucas in that we saw back at Mobile Masters. This is why he is considered one of the best
Yo, it's
players
good,
in the
Mike.
world. A conversation we're going to go back to over and over again.
When is the new
Gallerus
BR
with
map
this
coming?
event,
I'm not sure.
Lucas is the best player in the world.
100%. I think, you know, this guy comes in every single time. We have that expectation of him. But again, at the same point, we kind of just touched on that. The rest of the team have really been pulling their weight during this event. It has been mostly about Lucas when he's needed to be, but when he hasn't necessarily been performing, the rest of the team have been filling in.
And when they've been filling in, they also have been breaking things. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, we're going to show you a clip from yesterday when the Passion and Gallerus really came out. They had a massive clutch, and it may or may not have resulted.
No, that clutch was insane. Desk's broken. That's not even Folky, bro. That's freaking Mihawk. Look at him! Look at him! Jesus, wait, nah, I need to see that shit again. Look at the guy on the second to the left.
No, I haven't actually, to be fair. Then again, I've not been
Boom,
at many
boom.
championships, but still.
Boom!
That's arguably the most damage he's done all weekend.
That's
long. He's been
hilarious.
doing a lot.
Okay, Mihawk is funny as hell.
He like slammed it.
Yeah, that is not Folky though.
Folky, yes, okay, very, very aggressive player. We love to see that passion coming out of our players. Though.
Yeah, definitely learned for next year. We'll be reinforcing all of the desks in preparation for the World Championship Passion. But of course, we have to talk about the other side of our stage. That
Dude,
is
Folky
Elevate,
like
one of the
boom,
only two
boom,
teams that came out
boom.
of Swiss undefeated ton.
She was
now facing off
crazy.
against Gallerus.
Let's go, Elevate! Yeah! Bro said, nah, you stinky.
Especially in the route that they have to do it. Had to drop down the losers.
Okay, that one's kind of crazy.
They got the job done. And CDSI means a lot in the grand scheme of things coming into this tournament. It is the quote-unquote best regions in the game going up against each other, and they conquered that tournament. It is more so pressure on them in this game, though, and that's kind of something we do want to touch on when it does come down to Elevate. The expectations are fully behind them, rather than on the side of Gallerus.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Elevate have definitely got
On TikTok, actually. Yeah, you gotta go to YouTube. Go to Aerith live on YouTube.
Phenomenal. They literally took out everybody that was an important add to that tournament, and the way that they did it via the respawns. They did not lose a single respawn in bracket play.
Yeah, no, a lot of the players smoke. I'm not a fan of it. I can't, like, I can't breathe.
That is insane. Look, their S&D might need work, and we'll talk about that as we get into this best of 5. But I mean, if you're just consecutively winning the respawns over and over again, do you even really need it?
I mean,
Elevate's what
so
region?
far, they
Garena.
haven't seemed to, but now we're getting
PJ.
into the tougher parts of the competition. We've got some individual stats.
Dude, me and PJ are matching bangs.
There are just so many impressive performances out of
Very
these players.
nice.
Yeah, there absolutely are, but I've got to give a shout out to PJ as well. I was having a conversation with Beat Mummy yesterday about this one. I thoroughly believe, after seeing CDSI, PJ is the best SMG player in the world right now. And that's
Agreed.
a big call to make. A lot of people
I
always focus
agree.
on the AR players on these lineups. PJ is a phenomenal player. He's one of the fastest players in the game, and he is so damn annoying still when he's coming at you.
He is so fast.
All right,
It's
well,
ridiculous. If
we'll
you
dive
watch
into
the
highlight
pathings
teams
from
here just a
PJ,
little
it's
bit.
crazy.
So everyone at home, I hope you're prepared for this one because
Highlight
this
reel.
is arguably even more evenly matched than the first one already was. It's going to be a banger yet again. I know you want to start talking about these maps here, Brody, because you got some points. You kind of alluded to it a little bit already. Here are the head-to-head map stats that we've got for these two teams.
Yeah, for sure. Again, you know, Gallerus Search and Destroy has been their bread and butter this weekend. If Elevate,
Yeah, Elevate is definitely a respawn team, but also the SNDs that they played against have been against really good teams.
The question then becomes, does the map set as we get into this best of 5 actually favor that narrative? Are they going to be able to take the Search and Destroys away? Because, Tom, we've been talking a lot about Takeoff Search and Destroy being the battlegrounds.
Yeah, Takeoff Search and Destroy very much gone. As soon as it was possible for the side of Elevate, we will get, of course, into the maps in just a second. But this just does very much paint the picture of this game. The hard point should go Elevate's way.
Taking us
S&D,
60K on
you would like
TikTok.
to think goes Gallerus'
Wait,
way
what?
as well, but both these teams are more than capable of beating the other.
PJ
on
got
each
the.
and every game mode.
Oh.
So you would think that it's really about
Aren't you leaving soon for
control,
grand
but
finals?
I would say probably leaning towards Elevate on that
40
game
minutes.
specifically as well, but we'll talk about it a little bit more when we do get into the actual maps. It's
Teach us
such a
gyro
hard
tips?
one to call, but here's Yard.
Brother, I've never used gyro in my life. I can't teach you shit.
Yeah, it absolutely does. So we look over towards this best of 5 again, and there are a couple of questions I think for Gallerus.
Not
right?
the move.
You know, actually, to give you guys a bit of an insight as to what the vetoes look.
Ooh, hardpoint APOG. I know that's Elevate's pick.
Was on the table, as was firing range.
Yeah, getting Tunisia is fine just because you're not playing Chinese team, so you're chilling.
Neither of those maps.
Hasi is definitely Galori's pick. Personally, not a fan of that pick for Galori's, but you know, we'll see. This is looking like a 3-1-3-3-0 for me. Realistically, a 3-0.
It may well just be comfortability from this actual tournament, saying to themselves, okay, well, we just want to Hasi.
All right, let me send the code because we hit 60K.
Let's get us back into it. Or do they see a weakness potentially in Elevate?
All right, the code is BTGEZVZ8AH. B for big, T for team, G for great, E for elephant, Z for zest, V for very, Z for zest, V for very, 8, the number 8, A for apple, H for house.
Let's just do it. We'll go into it in the semi-finals. we want to beat them on their best maps, we'll go into the grand final straight after that, no problem.
Well, we talked
I think
about
I got
throughout
like
the
1 or
year as
2
well,
more
the whole
codes after this
competitive year.
anyways.
The matchup starts in the veto process. Before you even get into that first map, are you playing those mind games? Are you paying attention to your opponent's strengths and weaknesses, like you guys were saying?
Absolutely.
And there is always the potential to fumble those choices and kind of already set the pace before you've even begun. So I like the points that you guys are making. It'll be interesting to see what that means for these teams in the long run, but I want to know what your thoughts are on that as far as these predictions go. Then who's going to be winning this one, heading their way into grand finals, now that we also know the map set?
What did this
I've
person
been
send
a little
me?
bold here.
Ooh.
I have gone for 3-2 Gallerus. Now, it's just a case of them getting to that map 5, and I know Brody's going to disagree with me. I've always prediction, I've seen it before, but he will agree with me in the sense that if it goes map 5, Gallerus can win.
Yeah,
Y'all like my mic
the
setup?
craft behind that, right, is that Gallerus will be looking to take the hard points in this
Oh,
series.
God.
It's going to be so difficult to do the search and destroy, and then at least one of the hard points away. You want to steal that. That's kind of your way into the series. It's
Mic-
just getting that away
mic
from
check,
Elevate that's
mic
special
check.
for me. My kind of the way I'm looking at this is I think Gallerus will be able to
Wait, he says 3-2 Galories? What? Do you know who Elevate? You know who the Elevate boys are?
But I'm here for it, okay?
These guys are respawn demons. Demons. 3-1 maybe. 3-1 is more doable, but 3-2 for Galore? What? Hey, I mean, I love a good underdog.
It's all right.
I love a good underdog story.
This could be your
Yay.
moment, but ladies and gentlemen, it's now our team's moment.
Nobody likes your mic setup. You can't even spell mic properly, and it's a 3-letter word. That's what I thought. What is the code for? It's to redeem stuff for in-game rewards.
The victor of the second semi-final.
Let's go, APOC.
Elevate, one of their favorite
Score
maps.
predictions,
To make it into this
250,
one, Gallerus have to just make sure they come into it
170.
nice and steady.
250, 170
We've seen
Elevate.
what Elevate can do on Apocalypse.
Go, go,
It's a
go.
very, very good team, and what we've seen them do yesterday, 135 points on the board before their opponents even got a sniff.
Yeah, it was a
Yo, what's
horrible
good,
time for
Chelsea?
Wolves, that much was for sure. Elevate, this is no surprise to anybody at home. Their pick into
Bro, I'm leaving in literally like 40 minutes.
If Gallerus can come out swinging here, if this is the hard point maybe that you can steal away, there's a lot of Fury crafting here. That would be.
Did you eat already? Because I haven't ate. Tell Blur to order food, bro.
Kicking things off first here, and of course,
I am dying.
They are on the better side of the map for the rotation towards new when it inevitably gets there.
Yeah, and it really can help when it does come
I
down
was
to this
like,
map,
should I
especially
just
with
go
how
buy
strong
like a
that
protein
P2
bar or
can be.
something?
And getting yourself a nice little lead on this map is nothing that you want to try and turn down. When
I already
you get
sent him
that
my
opportunity.
order.
So let's see if Gallerus
Damn,
can
you're
control
fast on
those
it.
spawns.
Wait, what you
And
getting?
I think for them it has to be their concentration, but you can't just put all your eggs in that basket. You still have to fight for P1 time, which is what Elevate are doing. They already have 20 on the board.
Yeah, now the start of challenge for new though.
Spawn out.
Already pushing through. Yeah, spawn out coming through from Hen. So if
Oh.
you're Gallerus, you need to hold on. Fokke. A lot
Got
to
the same
do
thing from
around this
yesterday.
back line, and if
Boo.
you're Fokke,
Zaxby's
you
was
can't wait
mid,
for a bit of
bro.
reinforcements here.
It
You
was
can see the
mid.
challenge by Elevate. If you can win these gunfights as well, that would be everything. Surely not Susano too. No, that's a little bit too much to ask for. And with that, Elevate should have the spawns.
So the advantage that Gallerus would have had.
Elevate with the early start and rotation for next, plus deep spawns, plus points, and map control. Oh, wait, Galores is kind of fighting deep. They need to watch deep. They gotta watch deep. They gotta watch deep. They gotta watch deep. They're dead. Dead. Spawns out. Galores is. They got good spawns. Damn.
Elevate will be out for a few seconds. 40 seconds to go.
Spawns in.
Not Kalo using the crowd, bro. This dude is strange.
Into the line of sight of Elevate here. Chloe already starting things off with that first kill through the smoke.
Ah, that's unlucky.
For more kills starting to come through from Elevate now.
Oh, whoa. My R9 don't do that. That range was insane.
Still good for Gallerus.
Still very close here, though, if you're the side of Elevate.
Wait, you trying to get me
Get
food,
the
Chels?
side very, very
I'm
quickly.
dying. I'm so
But it
hungry.
will be a break for Gallerus. They need to just pick up these kills on the secondary push. But this is all going to be for around 20 seconds. They've taken their time, did the right thing, but they need to make sure they get this time. They haven't quite
Oh.
got it yet.
Yeah, Elevate's
Gross.
this one from the front. They have now done enough to
Hi, Miles.
push them out, but Elevate will hit this over and over again. Susano taking Pabzera down is now going to leave just one.
Dude, I missed out on so much. What'd you miss out on? Like game-wise, or?
Happy with the control of this game thus far. Gallerus, though, fighting tooth and nail for that scrap time means that Elevate will actually have the first look at the new hard point here. Gallerus now hoping
250-30? Hell no.
a couple of players is going to work out because you're losing numbers around the front of the point. Those players on the flank were red as well. Elevate have just made the perfect rotation from PT to V3.
Now we're seeing a really good reason as to why Elevate are considered one of the best teams in the game when it comes down to Apocalypse.
Not my
Just
placing.
hardpoint
Could
in
have
general.
landed under tribe.
So fluid in their movement. and so efficient when they need to be. But it's a nice break coming in from Galeris, but we need to get themselves inside of the point here. 35 seconds remaining on P3. You can pick up some decent time here. It's not necessarily the biggest banker, but Elevate are going to go.
Where do I put the code at? So go to my YouTube channel, Aerith Live, my stream, pinned comments. There's a link to redeem your code.
Not quite getting in the hill. Yeah, and this has been a problem for Galeris in the past. I think, back in even the Latin America SPS Season 5, from where maybe Galeris, I mean, the slaying has never been their issue, but maybe being effective, that slaying.
Wow, Glorious is kind of getting violated right now, bro. What's your Chinese name? Your mom.
Team in the world for a reason. And right now they're showing off against Galeris, an 80-point differential. I am feeling exactly the way I felt watching them.
He's wallbanging him, bro.
Grow out from Caleb.
That's insane.
Trying to survive, and he is doing so.
That's insane. He was literally wallbanging.
Everybody just doing their jobs right now. Elevate are looking absolutely flawless here on Championship Sunday.
Speak Mandarin? You said you could. Well, I'm kind of just watching the game right now. I got nothing to say in Mandarin.
With another, I want to say, an impetus to try and find that map number 1. They absolutely will have to, but they've come out just a little flat.
Yeah, it comes down to those vetoes. We'll talk about that after this map is done and dusted, but I think Apocalypse was just such an uphill battle to kick off this series. It was always going to be. And Elevate, they know it. They're in commanding control of this game. Galeris haven't even had a sniff at really anything. This entirety of the game thus far, the slaying just has not been there. Lucasyn is trying to catch up at 15, but you've got to like PJ and Chloe, 18 apiece, 19 now for PJ.
It is what it is.
Outslaying them at every single turn. And Galeris, I mean, they just have absolutely nothing to say about it.
They've been beaten to a pulp across the entirety of Apocalypse so far.
Dude, 160 to 23 is absurd, dog.
They may find themselves around 140 seconds behind by the time we do get over to the second rotation. But a full 60 puts you back into this game and then some. Galeris need to find that slaying ability though. Starting to get a few operators a little bit later online, but they need to find some good time here at P1. They've got the spawns they want for P2. They need to make sure they keep a hold of them.
Where exactly do I put the code at? It's a link in my pinned comments. Next code dropping after this game.
But you get some crucial time.
Yeah, the thing is here, right, is you kind of can't focus too much on the spawns.
Nice.
There's still 40 seconds left in this hard point, so if you're Galeris, giving that 40 seconds away.
He calls Puri here? Damn.
As far as the rest of this game is concerned, Elevate now managed to
oh, damn.
Favor, and they're looking for the time as well. PJ doubling up the Purify. Galeris are in danger.
Nice spot from Yopi.
I mean, there's no point saying the differential between these two teams is scoreline right now because it just continues to grow by the second.
Every single time you think
you stand no chance against a team that's composed Elevate. I don't even think composed is the right word. It's like the way Elevate plays is very like they don't allow the opponents to have any moment of breathing room, you know? You get one wave, it's like you take a break, like there's none of that. Elevate will keep consistently going in your face over and over. They just W key everything, chat. That's basically it.
That's a great start. First kill on towards Yopi is good.
Holy shit. Glorious in shambles, bro. Holy fuck. Must suck to be a Glorious fan right now. Wait, are they gonna beat the Tribe X Godlike record? Score record? They might. Oh, nice shots. Nice shots.
Elevate are now finding themselves 25 seconds away. They can win it at the second iteration of P2. This is insane.
How'd they even get one there, dog? Nice war machine.
On Galeris. Pabzera, couple of kills though. Galeris trying to hold on here. Elevate, they're still looking at a contest because why not at this stage of the game? Pabzera will find more with that war machine. Elevate can't finish things here regardless.
How do they break? How? PJ on 31. Woo! One more. Oh my god, they're gonna break the record, chat. The Tribe X Godlike record is like 250 to 40 something.
Have just been indomitable throughout the entirety of the map, and
oh, big.
The hallmark of a champion team. They have been insane from the word go.
And what do you say, Elevate? Just 11 seconds away from putting a stamp in map number 1 versus Galeris.
What? Choke. Beautiful trophy.
What do you got to say for yourselves here? Elevate just a few seconds away. Trades in favor
nasty.
of Elevate. Focky, can he do anything? No.
Focky can't. It's over.
Well. Elevate looking to close out this game right here.
Wow! They broke the record by 1 point.
Truly a beating. They barely even spawned in. Elevate are here to play on Sunday and find themselves in the lead in this series up against Galeris. That was as one-sided as we've literally seen across the entirety of these 3 days.
That is, yeah, I mean, that is possibly the most one-sided hardpoint in a professional game of Call of Duty Mobile at this level, mind you. Even at any level, right? I think we've seen all year. I don't think we've seen anything like that.
That's
Even
crazy.
in, like, the open finals of Challenge season of North America or Europe, something like that. That never happens. And that goes to show you just how good.
Holy
Elgato are,
shit.
Not just at hardpoint, but specifically at Apocalypse. They showboated it yesterday versus Wolves. Today, I mean, it's even worse.
I think Gallerus would have
That just happened, bro. That actually just happened.
Like, right, okay, this is going to be a tough one, absolutely.
That actually just
I
happened.
don't think they would have thought they would have got beat 250.
That actually, what the fuck just happened?
That could be a real confidence dent there, but that was always going to be the case heading into that first map. It was always going to be tough for Gallerus. Didn't think it'd be that tough.
Yeah,
250 to 40. 250 to 40. 250 to 40.
We got into the matchup. I think he's the
250 to 40
in the world right now, and he showed it there on Apocalypse.
Bro.
Also as well had so many 2 pieces and 3 pieces that gave Elevate control over hard points, and he's going to finish hell positive.
Bro.
I mean, Gallerus just had no chance. And
If I'm Q9 right now, I'm sweating.
Gallerus, not just Lucasin turning up to these games,
I'm
but
sweating,
everybody
dog.
turning up, everybody doing their part for Gallerus to get into these matches. This is one of those situations
That
where
was
Lucasin
actually
is the
so
only one playing
embarrassing.
now, and everybody else is just struggling versus Elevate.
Yeah,
Bro, like what just happened? I blinked and it was over.
It's almost like you want to speak about the time in Hill, but I mean, Gallerus really just weren't there very often, were they? Well, it's not necessarily the start we would have expected in that manner. Okay, Elevate winning that one, yes.
What just happened, chat? What just happened?
You would have thought that Gallerus would have put a bit of a better fight yesterday. They looked so much better in that hard point. But Elevate showing exactly what they're made of in that game mode in particular. Now Gallerus will be looking towards the rest of the series.
No way, bro. No way.
When that happens in that way, can you do that?
Yeah,
Elevate winning CDSI and champs back to back. That's probably going to be like the best run for any team ever.
And I still think I'm going to stick to my 3-1 prediction here for Elevate, of course.
Nah, 3-0 chat. I've been saying 3-0.
But this first 3 maps,
Look at him. Look at him. He's smiling.
for Gallerus, you
That's
start
Kalo,
with
right?
this hard point where I think you kind of almost knew
Yeah, why is bro so happy?
You knew that something like that was going to happen as we get into this best of 5. Next up now, you have made things more difficult for yourselves by allowing Tunisia search and destroy through, by not getting that out of
Kalo's
the
in the
way
middle?
and
Okay, yeah, I
going
was
for
right
the
then.
firing range instead. I genuinely believe that if Farm Range Search and Destroy was a pick, I'd feel a lot more confident if I was Gallerus right now. Maybe
Elevate got a target on their backs.
that they've got on Elevate on Tunisia Search and Destroy, but still that's difficult. And then of course for the third and final
Glory's
map
in
that
shambles.
triage, Arsenal control, and we've seen Gallerus make mistakes on that over the last couple of days. So it's a daunting first 3 maps for Gallerus.
We can talk about the control when we get there a little bit more, because we had some points on that as well. But when it does come down to the search and destroy, we haven't seen a whole load from Gallerus on Tunisia, especially over this week. We've seen plenty of takeoff. Well, we've seen
plenty of takeoff.
But every single time, and this is the point, they still haven't yet to lose a search and destroy at this tournament. And this will be their ace in the hole. This is absolutely what they need to find. Put it this way, if Gallerus lose this map, I do not see a way into the series whatsoever for them. They absolutely must find the search and destroy.
See, part of me thinks that maybe Gallerus, you know, they walked away from yesterday's Arsenal control versus Luminosity, and they were like, and again, we'll talk about that more in depth in just a moment here, but they were like, all right, this is clearly where we went wrong. We're going to play it in tomorrow's series, and we're going to go on with those kind of learnings. But again, I mean, Tunisia is such a question mark for me. It really is. You know, allowing in is a really weird one. And let's be clear, there aren't really any good search and destroy maps versus Elevate. Fire and Range Search and Destroy is probably the best one that you could have hoped for, and again, it was there, and they did not go
SND
for it.
Tunisia, she says I can't talk.
There for Gallerus was, but they have made things more difficult for themselves. But let's talk a little bit about what they have to do then as we get into this Tunisia to actually come out on top. And for me, it has to be the sniper pressure coming through from Gallerus. You've got to have Lucasin going off for those first picks, I think, if you want any chance of stopping Elevate getting into the sites.
Well, let's see if they can find it.
Yeah, I was talking to my mom and
just a moment.
she was already over. Yeah, that was very fast. You said code after the hard point game. I'm literally like, I need to get it, bro.
Regain that composure.
Wait, which one have I done? I gotta check.
We go on to our comfort pick now in the search and destroy as we head over towards Tunisia.
Copy. Okay, I think this is the right code. If it's not, I'll send
we
another
haven't
one.
seen too much of it. I think we were so used to seeing so much of it over the entirety of the season in Europe and North America. We see it a lot more over there. But now, of course, getting to see if these two
Tunisia. The code is
see how the picks are going to work. You're very right,
BTGFZ. VZ V5BG. So B for boring, T for transfer, G for ghost, F for freedom, Z for zest, V for violin, Z for zest, V for violin, the number 5, B for brave, G for goat.
Just splitting the forces on defense for the moment here.
There you
no
go.
idea where everything's going just yet.
For the majority of the year, Tunisia has been defensively heavy.
Wow, look, the tempo is so fast on hardpoint, they had to slow it down.
As time has gone on, teams have started to figure out this attack a little bit more. Let's see how well Gallerus have figured it out. Looks like it is their primary target, but both two teams happy to play passive here.
Gallerus do not want to be the ones to make a first move here. I know that first blood for Elevate, especially as time has already dwindled down extensively here in this round, would be frustrating. There's just so much you've got to check. Around that winery exit, you anticipate that there'll be a sniper here watching the cross. There is in Kendi, but they are currently preoccupied for the middle of the map and for A. So Gallerus could well get some good timing here, but you've got to take out PJ before something. There's the opening snipe. Kendi out for the play. Elevate now.
First blood
3-1 split. PJ has
from
a lot to do
Gallerus.
here on A.
Of Gallerus, they don't know where Elevate are right now. They find the pick, and now they start to move. PJ, what can he find? Yeah, he finds one. Another kill on the other side of things coming through from him. They know exactly where PJ is. Susanna will find another one.
Oh, nice double.
They've been so clean in the search and destroy. They were patient, and it worked out for them.
Okay, 1v2.
Now left in a 1 versus 2. Be a 1 versus 3 if you can pull it off. The bomb is now down.
Is he going to full send? No full send.
In a position to hold this. They know where Kalo is or where he was. Hard situation to try and find now if you're Kalo at this stage. Just taking his time. Allowing Gallerus to maybe overthink things.
Yeah, I mean, Gallerus have got this bomb down, right? So Chloe needs to push them. Has he just spotted him out? Do they know? Do they know what's got here? Oh, it doesn't matter. Double shots from coming in from Gallerus. Nicely
Okay,
done.
good
And
start
they
for
took a little bit
Glorious.
longer than I would have liked to get on towards the site. They do it nonetheless. They work the numbers. It's a great offensive start for Gallerus.
Just nice and patient. That's all they needed to do.
What is the best
They're happy to
MP
take
gun
their
of all
I
time?
wonder if that will give Elevate
Of all
a reason
time.
to
I mean,
maybe
it's
push
constantly
forward this time.
changing for metas
Seems
over
like a
the
very
years,
similar
but the
setup.
recent one is BP, no?
On the defensive side, Gallerus yet to really make a push in any which direction. A little bit different over towards the B side, but you can see Gallerus is starting to scout out towards that side of the map as well. If Lukashin can find a pick, once again, it makes the difference.
Yes,
But Susanna
bitch.
pushed forward, Hen gets caught. First blood for Elevate.
Sorry, I was talking to
Concern
Chelsea.
for Gallerus here on the offense.
She said
You've now
insomnia
lost that
cookies.
first blood, and you kind of find yourself stuck in the water, right? Because Tunisia is so difficult on the offense to penetrate the sites anyway. Now you got to do it.
Get more of the s'mores, bro. That shit was so fire. No more mints.
Gallerus will be pushing through the middle of the map here.
Also, the double
There's still a lot
chocolate.
to
Yeah,
do
that was
for
fire
Yoppie.
too.
He has the right weapon for it.
We gotta find a microwave though. Gotta heat it up. Unless you want to come have a sleepover with me.
Because if not, then he has pretty much got here scot-free. Lukashin now waiting for the pressure to come in on the other side, and it comes, and he is dealt with. Well played from Elevate. They knew that the pressure was coming in from down low.
When
so
is
now
the
they
next
will
code
back
after
down,
this
and now
game?
They have them entirely surrounded.
Yeah, Gallerus, though, they've got control of the site here, so they'll be
I got one more
They
code.
need to get back in.
Kennedy finds one. Foki and Pabzera can answer back though with 2 of their own, and now all of a sudden can Foki find anything else? He cannot. PJ will take him down. It's down now left to Pabzera. So back and forth on this site, but the thing is that was good from Elevate. They realized that the push was coming through the double doors, so they push out towards
Shotguns are
Lukashin.
very dominant because, like, at LAN, they have white noise and, like, sounding is very hard. So that's why you see a lot of players just full sending it because, like, it's hard to hear, right? So, and also Garena is just very good on shotguns.
Now left in a 1 versus 1. For the 1 versus 3, Susano spots him. 15 seconds.
1v1.
You gotta make a call. You gotta make a call if you're Pabzera. Susano's gonna go for the middle of the map regardless here, so he's gonna.
Oh, he saw him!
He walks away. I don't think he saw him.
He's faked it. He's not gonna have time. He was waiting.
No
for it to come, but
way.
it's not gonna happen.
Bro got outsmarted, outplayed, out big brain. Everyone changing their profile pictures to different teams is hilarious.
That was a scarier round than maybe Elevate would have wanted after their start.
Defend the objective. I mean, they played that well enough, yeah. Start of the round was excellent. Gallerus responds arguably more so, but even so, it comes down to 1 versus 1 that Pabzera is unable to clutch up on. So Gallerus now having to reset themselves once again. At the very least, though, Elevate haven't drawn first blood this time around. Gallerus right now just weighing up their options.
What type of iPad is that? This is a Samsung Galaxy Z Fold. It works as a fan. It works as a hat.
Pabzera's netted in the previous round was really the cat amongst the pigeons.
This is what you call fashion.
Doesn't land this time.
It works as a book.
So Elevate happy to sit, and Gallerus are running
A book,
out of
you know?
utility to try and get them through the front door.
It works as a stand. Like a little stand.
Push over towards it. He's able to back down.
It stands like this too.
Uncontested.
Wow.
Kendi will go back and have another look at it and say, yeah, is there anybody else to come in and have a try? Cannot find it. PJ is able to answer back with one onto him.
The lag is not the best. Not even close.
Oh! Shot's going to come in from Kendi. Cannot find him.
Unlucky.
But PJ is there to pick up the pieces. A 1v4
Alright, 1v4 is tragic.
You lose Kendi, so what? You know, the trade is good. You're going to win the round regardless, and S4K could do something incredible. At least he's got an Odin to work with, not just the R9. But still, options are really limited here. 40 seconds on the clock. You have to imagine this is a foregone conclusion. Fokke just extending the round, but it is done regardless. And both snipes from Kendi, man. Terrifying.
And just if you can find somebody to shut down those angles like that, it just makes it so difficult for the attack to find something.
Very expensive. I got the S24 Ultra 1GB and I thought that was missing until I saw that phone. Yeah, no, like the newer phones are usually more expensive.
Get the hell out of dodge, and then find a little more. It's a bit of a different look now from the side of Gallerus. The slow and steady approach. Well, let's work 1 time out of 3. Susano this time is going to miss the bullet through the middle of the map. Here comes the pressure coming in over towards the B side. Susano will not miss those bullets though. Off screen, finds 2 in the middle, and all of a sudden, he backs them on down, but still Gallerus have control of this site. They may well choose to plant.
Yeah, trades are good, but
I need Galores to lock in.
Before getting that bomb down. Players are still
best phone for gaming.
Nice from Hen. Good reaction. Pabzera also going to take Kendi down. So numbers flipping in favor of Gallerus here. They could still commit to this plant if they so desire. Elevate would hear the audio cue though. PJ is going to get some free looks at some players.
Oh yeah, bro got collapsed on.
Overwhelming. Now the 2 versus 1.
1v2.
The call should be made to Chloe. What does the reaction look like?
Alright, if Kalo clutches this would actually be crazy. This would be a momentum
change. Going to be here on time. It's a game of cat and mouse now. Are they going to go the wrong way? Yes, they are. They're going to collide here together, but the Chloe turn around at the wrong time.
Oh no, the timing.
This bomb will go down over towards the B side. The nade will give them an indication
Timing's
that this
bad.
is exactly what is going on. Have they got any look onto where Chloe is? No, they don't, because they
he didn't hit it, the shots. Oh, that's a big whiff.
Going to have to back away here momentarily. That's enough for the bomb to go down. Chloe will take that time to rethink how he wants to approach this one. From the side, sniper out, there's one.
Oh my god, he can actually clutch.
Walks away, Pabzera, a moment to breathe.
Change up of the angles.
This is big brain.
Pabzera found himself in a 1 versus 1 in round number 2.
This is big brain, Chad.
He could not find it.
Straight
to his crosshair. And Pabzera reads this
what phone are they using for the competition? S23.
2 apiece now. 2 more rounds to go for Elevate on this defensive side, and we're all tied up.
Oh god.
These guys are reading each other so damn well. You can tell that Elevate spent the night studying Gallerus in Search and Destroy. What's made them so successful thus far this tournament? Well, they've answered back so far. Hen's going to draw first blood this time around, excuse me. Chloe gets aggressive, gets punished for it. And that's the first time I think that Elevate have misstepped in this S&D thus far. They wanted to draw an early first blood and unsettle Gallerus, and that goes against them.
Yeah, I think Elevate, if they were to just master their S&D, they would be unstoppable, bro.
All 2 teams.
Their S&D is definitely the most iffy.
Any sort of misstep, such as the level that we're at right now. Elevate have got the majority of their numbers over to one specific site. And Gallerus may well have an inclination as to what's going on here. So here comes the push. One player goes across, the other comes for the cover. Susano will have to back on down, but he'll be calling out to his teammates furiously. They are 100% over towards this B side. Push coming through. Shot now with again from Susano. Needs to hit something here shortly, but who doesn't miss this? Lucas Jin opens things wide for Gallerus now.
Yeah, now Yoppie needs to get into the action here. Create some space for the rest of your team. Elevate looking to surge through the back line here. It's going to be a fast and furious retake. Gallerus, though, are they ready for it? Kenny's going to take out Lucas Jin. That's going to be the entry.
3v3. Lucas Jin will fall. Now looking
Oh,
for PG will find another one, and this is just a ridiculously clean retake.
Wow, what a retake.
5v3 in Gallerus' favor with the bomb down. They lose.
Glory's choked. Thank you for the heart me. Glory's fat choke.
Just throw yourselves as a team to the opposition. Elevate do not care if they look like a high-level zombie. Incredible. Gallerus totally overwhelmed. One last chance on the offense here for Gallerus. Should be set on Tunisia. You can get any offensive rounds, you're happy with it. So if you can walk away with a
Elevate such a dominant respawn team. Facts.
Team stack and a half coming through from Gallerus.
Well, especially hardpoint.
Here in numbers.
Control not as much as hardpoint because their hardpoint is just so perfect. It's
Here comes the utility. They seem to
wow.
get now pretty much unscathed until now. Susano will fall down.
Big
Now everybody
entries.
else trying to transpire their way over towards the site. Elevate do have some presence here, but Gallerus are going for it again. The bomb will go down. Can they hold it this time?
Yeah, this time.
what phone do I don't use a phone for gaming. I used to use the Rock 6, the Red Magic Success Pro, the Red Magic 8, the 7.
No deliverance. 30 seconds on the clock here for Elevate.
A 3v5 retake again? No shot, right? They won't let it happen.
And then a couple more.
Oh my god, they're letting it happen. No trades, that's the problem. Glories go in, entry frag, no trades. Where the fuck are the trades? There we go. Good job. Dude, it's like they have them run it down, bro. Like, they go, Glories get like the entry frag, they get into the point or the site, and then they plant, it's like a 3v5, and then they just start dying and chowing one-on-ones. No trades, no nothing.
Has been relatively slow so far in this search and destroy. Only 4 kills to his name. Now he's on defense and holding angles. This is where he's going to come to play.
What phone do I use for gaming? Like a bunch of different ones.
Getting those snipers out of position.
Currently the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6.
Gallerus are doing to them only a few rounds ago. Just getting a feel for what's going on here for Gallerus on the defense.
To reiterate, the defensive side is inevitably a little easier for teams here. So Gallerus with that 3-round takeaway from their attacking side.
3 on offense is great. Exactly.
Are as well versed.
Nice shots, wow.
Was the first one to draw blood here. In their defensive side, if you're Gallerus and you're back on down, give up the site, but they have the numbers.
5v4 retake.
And I absolutely love this, right? Because you've done it over towards B, so they think something's going right here. Gallerus now looking for a retake with the first blood.
Got plenty of utility to try and find a way through. PJ can find one. Lucas Jin finds one back. Trades need to go Gallerus'
oh,
way.
that's so awkward.
Oh. A little bit more now. Mihawk will take down PJ.
Oh.
1v4. All on his own in a 1 versus 4. 20 seconds to go. Needs to find the first. Wow, not. It's a wonderful retake from Gallerus. They had the number advantage. They made it count.
Yep. Playing as a team are Gallerus there.
Yeah, well played for that round, Glories. That was nice.
Different angles and overwhelmed by the numbers from Gallerus. Beautiful start. Despite the fact that they lost the site, these retakes, I mean, you know, we've stressed that defense is, or offense, excuse me, is difficult here, but equally as difficult is retaking sites once you lose them.
But they did the right thing. As soon as 5-0 finds that first kill, backs out the site, because he knows he's going to get overwhelmed. He must have had that information. Backs on down, lives to fight another day, and helps his teammates retake that site. Same thing's going to happen, but this time he does not find a pick. Elevate find their way through the front door. Bomb's going to go down a B.
Yep, side aggression from Elevate once again. Gallerus going to have to wait. 3 flanking players.
Kendi
Gotta be ready for it. Yep, he's already found one.
Elevate losing this SMD.
Throw these guys off. Kendi can!
Not yet, not yet. They're about to tie it up.
As well. That's the entirety of the flank picked apart here, just down of Pabzera and Lucasen.
Am I in the championship? I'm at the venue or at the event, but I'm not like participating. Oh. Oh. That was rough.
Clean it up. But it's all down to Kendi there on the flank. It was 3 players hit it from the side of Gallerus. He finds 2 all on his own.
Yeah, and Elevate just applying their hardpoint strategies right now directly to search and destroy offenses. They are overwhelming these sites over the last couple of rounds of aggression. And Gallerus, I mean, look, they just don't really have a response. Their snipers are brilliant. They're not brilliant enough at the moment to put a stop to Elevate.
Not brilliant enough is crazy.
So 1-1 now on these offensive rounds here for Elevate. Now they're trying to get aggressive once again.
Oh, look at this from Yopi.
Oh.
Your Pap Zero, you don't even see him. And now all of a sudden they start swarming in around the A site. You need to find some kills here. If you
Oh my
can't,
God,
the
whiff,
shots are just not good enough from Susano. You continue to survive in the corner if you're Hen. You need to find some sort of help, but Yopi will come in and clean things up.
That is so awkward. Shooting bodies are allowed in champs.
If Hen finds anything there, it makes
Because it
things
doesn't actually take away from anything.
better for
It doesn't
Gallerus
make you
here.
like
You gotta retake
get
the
info
site
or
with Mihawk
whatever.
and Lucasin, two players that have been phenomenal for Gallerus this season. Lucasin's just looking for anything for free. He finds Yopi here. Mihawk's gonna go.
Here we go. You pop up, and it's just so
Yeah.
easy from this angle.
Well
Yopi
played from
working
Elevate.
Well together. Elevate find themselves in the lead. That's 2 attacking rounds
Why is
now
this close?
gone.
Because I do think Elevate, like, at the end of the day, they're
Gallerus
a
switches one
main
around very, very
hardpoint
quickly.
team.
I think you need to get
So their
aggressive.
S&D
I know
is
that's
not as
Gallerus's
strong.
play style, but right now, Elevate hit
Still
you
good,
over and
just
over
not
again.
as
I
strong.
know the one round they won was because
That's
they drew
alright.
that first blood from a sniper rifle, but I mean, Elevate are playing around it right now. They're playing fast, they're playing aggressive. Once again, Lucasin needs to provide something over here.
Dude, they keep
5B.
full sending
Give us
it.
something, Lucasin, if you're a Gallerus fan, and it's
Lucasin got
absolutely
clapped.
nothing. Elevate once again
Vitality's
overwhelmed
not in the
with
finals.
numbers.
They lost day 1, bro.
It's just pure shock and awe from Elevate right now.
Out of curiosity, why wouldn't they use a newer phone model and use a phone which is a year old? Good question. They were supposed to use the S24, but they like changed it last minute. That's why it was a whole like drama thing with all the players. They were pissed about it. So good question, but you know it is what it is.
But in the language of Call of Duty, can they manage to talk their way into?
I wish they
this
would have been on the
bomb
S24
site?
as well.
This is just going to be such a hard push, but here they go. The gunfight's starting to go in the way of Elevate, as you would expect them to. 3 versus 1 now in the favor of Elevate.
They're literally just confident. Like snipers are snipers. It's the same as like the ones we have, but they're just very confident in their skills.
A reminder, folks, that Gallerus ideally want the search and destroy in this series. It's, I mean, I want to say they're way into this series, but it's kind of an expectation to a certain extent, right? They have to win it. If they want any chance versus Elevate.
Yeah, they're using the 23. The S23.
For the next 2 rounds, and Elevate are once again
Elevate full send. See, they read that so badly.
You just have to be heroes here if you're Lucas and your teammates, but they have been. They found a couple of kills before falling down. Kenny and Susano
Okay,
will get the
3v3
trades,
retake.
3 versus 3. Not the end of the world for Gallerus, but that might sting.
It's done.
Fab Zero will fall. And all of a sudden, Mihawk and Foki are just being read like books. Kendi knows exactly what's going on, and you invite them into your close, no problem whatsoever. They've got to read now. Bomb will surely go down, but Elevate have the timing, or do they?
Elevate just going to move it away. I mean, why the heck not at this point, right? You know that the B-bomb site's free because Kenny's seen both of those players. And if Kenny can walk away with
just
either
go
of
plant
the
B,
frags as
bro.
well, he's currently kind of pinning them back. That would be huge.
Smart plays from Elevate.
Thinking better of separating away from his teammate here, going to go together just in case Gallerus have wrapped back around towards B.
Sorry, my stream got stuck. Oops.
Yeah, Gallerus are taking their time here because they knew where Kendi was. They will have no clue that he is over the other side of the map by now. So what's the hit going to be?
Yeah, you can still watch it now for the
Kenny's
rewards.
holding this angle. Kenny's holding this angle. You have to be careful, but he doesn't shoot. He just gets out, being chased down by Gallerus.
Dude, Kendi is like toying with them, bro.
Kenny is just a master of playing his life.
Oh,
Doing it once again. Here we go. Gallerus fast.
Yeah, it's over.
Try to find a way through.
He can't clutch this.
This was supposed to be the game mode that Gallerus would go.
Well played.
Find a goddamn thing.
Elevate, locked in.
7-4 in the search and destroy. And they're asking them what's going on.
And in search and destroy again, I mean, this has to be said. We're going to keep on referring back to the veto.
Oh my god, of course. It's Legacy with his stupid flags and jerseys. Alright, wait, let me do the last code.
You can't get those snipes off at the start of the round, keeping Elevate.
Last code is BTGGZVZRF4G.
And that is exactly what happened for what, like 4 or 5 rounds consecutively? Only once were Gallerus
B for brain, T for tree, G for ghost, G for ghost, Z for zoo, V for Venus, Z for zoo, R for rain, F for free, 4, like the number 4, and G for ghost.
Adaptation to how they're playing. They go the wrong side. Hard one to bear sometimes. It is 50-50, but Kendi and Co. I think for me, Kendi was the guy that every single time we were on board with him, even what he did in that last round by not finding.
Oh, it's Orbit.
Winery,
Oh, it's Raph.
Staying alive. keeping the information.
Let's
there.
go Elevate.
The cuts when he needs to be, but he hits the shots time and time again. Susano, of course, at the top of the leaderboard at the 12 and 6, but for me, Kendi, a big reason.
I'll say the code again, BTGG ZVZ RF4G.
It really is just playing his life. I mean, you know, I think that 2 versus 2 towards the end there is
Damn, Susano, 12 kills.
This is where those flanking players are coming from.
My face cam selling, sorry. Susano with 12 and 6, PJ with 12 and 7, Yopi with 10 and 6, Kendi 9 and 6, Kalo, he was happy to be there. It's a team effort, okay?
And you need those if you want to get to the grand finals. That right now is where Elevate are headed because they're 2-0 up.
Absolutely cruising.
Wow.
If you are Elevate, relatively comfortable in the game mode that Gallerus have not lost all weekend long. Tough spot to be in.
That is
the beast.
crazy.
Yeah, well, we need to see that beast unleashed from Gallerus right now if they want a chance in this series. Thank you to Munster and the rest of our partners here to make this event possible. Call of Duty Mobile World Championships 2024 has been a spectacle so far. But Gallerus, they're not holding up their end of the bargain in this game. We really did think that this was going to be a super
I'm
close
telling
game.
y'all, bro, it's going to be 3-0.
Also, I think in the back of everybody's minds, we knew that this was potentially something that could happen.
Yeah, I mean, look, again, even before we saw the map set, we were like, all right, Elevate are probably going to win the respawns here because Elevate are just respawn gods. There's only one respawn they've lost the entirety of the weekend so far, and that was down to a 1 versus 2 yesterday from Peg on Seaside Control. Outside of that, though, I mean, it's just so difficult to take a respawn of Elevate. I think both X-Rock and Q9 realized that.
W setup.
So they certainly do it, know it
What
now.
the hell is that?
Learning it in real time. So going into this best of 5, we were kind of like, right, Gallerus have to win the search and destroy. And again, for me, having seen the vetoes, Apocalypse Hardpoint, you knew that Elevate were going to spank him in map number 1.
Alright, chat. So, unfortunately, I do have to hop off because I need to call my ride and go to the venue. But I will make sure I vlog the grand finals and also vlog a lot more content. I'm gonna see if I could speak to some more pro players and stuff. But yeah, I literally just opened my stream. That's a jump scare.
I mean, it's the smallest thing that you can change. Spawn traps are so important on Arsenal.
Anyways, let's go Elevate. Let's get this big W. Make sure you guys go check out the official live stream or any of the other creators that are doing a watch party. I know Godsley's doing a watch party. I have no idea what that says. Anyone want to translate? Also, what's it called? Who else? Like Bobby, some other Noah. They're doing watch parties. So yeah. Anyways, I will see you all later. Take care, guys. Bye bye. Bye bye. Wait, let me just check.
That they're going to be able to turn this one round here.
Yeah, Gallerus on control this weekend, I think, just has been relatively
Alrighty, chat.
poor, we shall say. It's been the
I will see you all later.
Sure, and so that enough, I think, is a red flag. But again, you know, going back to that conversation point about Arsenal control yesterday, I mean, you know, it's just a fundamental kind of part of Arsenal control since it got introduced into the rotation with Season 5.
Wait, no,
right?
we're at 2 hours. Never mind. I have like 30 seconds left.
A lot of teams have gotten better at avoiding, right? They've been a lot better at catching players, trying to go for those spawn traps.
Anyways, bye, guys.
After the game yesterday, that it was kind of 6 of 1, half a dozen the other kind of thing, right? Where, you know, it was Gallerus messing up those spawn traps. They weren't actually they were getting a player into the spawn, but they didn't have anybody to follow up on it in the middle of the map. But also, it was Luminosity putting a lot of numbers into preventing that spawn trap. They would normally have like 3 bodies ready to deal with it at any time. And so, to be fair,
I can't end
Gallerus, they
stream.
couldn't do anything. But I do think that Gallerus will